Smoothie King? Yes, it's connected for the first pitch, baby. Let's go. From the friggin' rubber.
Nice throw. Now to introduce tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Muskegon Clippers. Leading off and playing left field from Illinois State will be number 10, Jack Butler. Playing second base from Davenport University, number 5, Nolan Bryant. Batting third from Western Michigan, and playing third base will be number 7, James Roche. Playing first base from Grand Valley State will be number 22, Ryan
We got 2 new guys today.
Playing right field from Western Michigan, number 1, Blake Dunn. The designated hitter tonight from National University will be Micah Allen. Playing shortstop from Cali County Community College, will be number 9, Mason Stites. Playing center field from Lakewood University, will be number 6, Travis James.
Other people, it's in like Missouri. A lot of people
University, number 36, Nathan Stevens.
Go there.
And on the mound for the Clippers tonight from Alcorn State, number 26, Jacob Keeper. All right, Joe's fans, get on your feet. It's time for the starting lineups for your Hamilton Joes. Leading off with the designated hitter from Elmhurst College, number 20, Trey Compton. Batting second and playing shortstop from Wright State University, number 6, Justin McConnell. Playing first base.
.org today and see how you can hit a financial home run with Allwell. Though founded in 2015, Aspen Roofing and Siding has firmly planted its name within the tri-state community. A step above the rest is not just a slogan, but a way of life. They exist to protect and enhance your home, which is your most valuable investment. By giving back to the community, they invest directly into relationships with their existing and future customers. For more information, visit them online at aspencincy.com. Superior Computer Services approaches your IT support differently by seeking to prevent problems with your IT environment, not profiting off of solving them. If you want to feel like you have your own IT department without the outrageous cost, visit 513fixmypc.com. Superior Computer Services, defining excellence in computer and network solutions.
You're watching Hamilton Joes Baseball on the Joes YouTube Network.
Hello and welcome, Hamilton Joes fans, as we are geared up for the second game of 2 games between the Hamilton Joes and the Muskegon Clippers, and we are already geared up for first pitch as Chris Murphy has thrown his 8 preliminary warm-up pitches. He's out there on the bump and ready to go. I'm Reid Maus, joined along here with Zach Verdea and AJ Schraffenberger. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good. Ready to try and get this split this 2-game set and stay in that playoff hunt.
So Chris Murphy misses with the first pitch there on the outside part of the plate. So that will be a 1-0 count. As here comes the 1-0, as that will miss as well. 2-0 here early on, and we'll tell you how the Muskegon Clippers are going. Playing left field and batting leadoff will be Jack Butler. He's at the plate right now, as there's a 2-0 count. As now that will miss as well, so 3-0 early on. As batting second will be Nolan Bryant, playing second field. Here comes the 3-0. That's on the outside part. So a 4-pitch walk. Can't throw a 3-pitch walk in this league. Will lead off the game for Chris Murphy. Some leagues. I'm sure there's leagues out there.
Slow pitch softball. I guess you can throw a 3-pitch walk.
Yeah, don't doubt me. As Nolan Bryant will be coming up to play. He'll be playing second base. Jimmy Roush will be playing third base, batting third. Ryan Blake Jones playing first base, batting cleanup. Blake Dunn in right field, batting fifth. Micah Allen in designated hitting, batting sixth today. Mason Stites, shortstop. Travis James will be playing center field, batting eighth. And Nate Stephens will be behind the dish and batting 9-hole as the first pitch to Nolan Bryant will be in there for a strike as Chris Murphy's going to come set and give you the 0-1. And now miss on the outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count.
Yeah, and Chris Murphy's last start, we were in Michigan and Flat Rock, and we saw him have a pretty shaky first inning. He gave up a couple runs, got out of the inning with the bases loaded, so he was able to get out of that jam, but we're seeing him again here walking the leadoff guy, and be good to see him settle in because he settled in after allowing
For a little while.
that first inning, yeah, for as long as he could.
Yep. As the 4-pitch walk will mar him here in the first, but Nolan Bryant's down 1-2 right now. As he fouled that one over the third base dugout. 1-2 the count. Here comes the 1-2 from Chris Murphy. As that pitch is going to miss up and in. As we will do it here, 2-2 the count. 2-2, 1 on, no one out here in the top of the first inning. Chris Murphy on the mound for the Joes. Joes have a little bit of a defensive shake-up today as he goes and throws it over to Griffin Dorsching over there at first base. From left to right, they're going to go, let me just looking out there at the field, they're going to go Kaufman, Chris Hamilton, and Tyler Thaman in right field. And the infield is here comes the 2-2 pitch from Chris Murphy to Nolan Bryant. He's going to try over the base runner. They're going to have Espresso himself over there at third base and Addison Coffey. Justin McConnell at shortstop, Chandler Miller at second, Griffin Dorsching at first base, and Colin Holman will be behind the plate in Chris Murphy's battery. Here comes the 2-2. As he kicks and deals, and now we'll go foul. We'll get back on the rubber and do it again. Joes are trying to stick around in the playoff standings today here, as they are home again tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, home again tomorrow against the Cincinnati Steam, and Joe's trailing by a game in third place from the Galleon Graders. Galleon came back and won that game last night, being down in the 6th inning.
As there's going to be a chopper over to Griffin Dorsching. He flashes the leather, throwing it to second base, but the throw back from Justin McConnell will be errant, as the McConnell, it looks like he kind of got a haircut, doesn't it?
Yeah, he did. He got his haircut before the last series up in Licking County. We saw him during batting practice. We talked a little bit about it. Yeah, he looked like he cut the mohawk off, shaved it.
And there it is. But a 3-6 put out will get the first out of the inning, as Jimmy Roush will come up to the plate, the third baseman. As Nolan Bryant will be on first, as the first pitch is going to be in the dirt. Roche. Gosh. Every time I think I get it right, Zach over here is pointing at me, giving me a dunce hat. As here comes the 1-0 to Roche. That pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. A little bit of an orthodox strike call there.
Almost turned halfway around. He was
almost
looking at us.
He was looking at us for confirmation, like, hey, what do you guys think? And we just gave him the nod, and that's how we're going to, what's the word I'm looking for here? Con this game. We're just going to call strikes from up here in the press box, as the 1-1 is going to be fouled over the grandstand here. So 1-2 count, 1 out, runner on first base. Here comes the 1-2 from Murph, as he grounds us over to Chandler Miller, 2 hops, flip over to McConnell. He'll throw it over to Dorsching, too late at the throw at first base. But there will be another runner on first base, different runner, the third base runner on first base today, but it's because of 2 fielders' choices.
Yeah, Murphy just doing a good job of getting ground balls. That last one was chopped over there to Miller, and it with the turf went a little high, and then the low toss over there, so weren't able to double it up. But just any way you can get outs here after the leadoff base runner gets on. So
now coming up to the plate is Ryan Blake Jones, as you would get the first pitch from Murphy. They'll miss on the outside part of the plate, 1-0 the count. Umpires today is Ryan Madsen and Kerry Lyle. Madsen behind home plate, Lyle in the field. As we have a just absolutely gorgeous day here in the city that used to include an exclamation point in its name, Hamilton, Ohio, as this ball is going to be popped up over there in shallow right field, and that will be the third out of the inning. So after the 4-pitch walk, Chris Murphy finds himself out there. And we're going to head to the bottom of the first inning where the Joes are going to try and take an early lead. Stay tuned as you're listening to your Hamilton Joes Network.
At L.E. Schofield Window and Door Company, you'll get competitive prices from a trusted local company. You can depend on L.E. Schofield's outstanding workmanship and 65 years of experience to get the job done properly every time. From garage doors to entry doors to windows and awnings. For more information, visit SchofieldWindowDoor.com.
The Fitton Center for Creative Arts kicks off its 25th anniversary celebrations with its annual season launch party on Friday, August 17th from 5 to 11 p.m. The season launch is a free community event with all parts of the Fitton Center open to the public, including galleries, classrooms, studios, as well as performance and event spaces. Enjoy light appetizers and a cash bar, while the 10-piece River City Party Band will perform on the Riverview Terrace. For more information, visit fittoncenter.org or like the Fitton Center on Facebook. At Smoothie King, we believe the best ingredients come from nature. That's why we keep adding more whole fruits and vegetables to our smoothies to help you get more out of every sip. At Smoothie King, we've added real whole raspberries bursting with fresh, crisp flavor, just in time for summer. Try an angel food raspberry or Greek yogurt raspberry smoothie for a limited time only. Enjoy whole raspberries at any of the 8 Cincinnati area Smoothie King locations. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose. Proud partner of the Hamilton Joes.
Hamilton Eye Care Center has been in business on the west side of Hamilton for over 30 years.
We are back here at Foundation Field here on the banks of beautiful, great Miami River. I'm Reid Maus, joining along here with Zach Verdea and AJ Schraffenberger. Got to always remember the as Trey Compton's going to be coming up. He's going to be facing off against none other than Jacob Kiefer. Jacob Kiefer goes to the same school as Steve McNair went to. I think it was Alcorn State. As the first 2 pitches will miss on the outside part. 2-0 the count. Trey Compton trying to get something going here for the Joeys. As this pitch is going to be fouled over the grandstand here. So with 2-1, we'll do it again.
Yeah, Compton went 0 for 3 with 2 walks, hitless last night. I think I mentioned Chris Hamilton only had 3 games where he didn't have a hit. And that was, I think that was Compton's 5th game last night that he didn't record a hit in. So he's definitely, we talk about him enjoying that leadoff spot nicely so far.
So here comes the 3-1 to Compton. He's going to take a nice heart-healthy hack and swing right over that one. So we'll do it here with a full count. Would love to see Trey Compton get on base via any sort of wasn't actually going to be picky. I was going to point something out, but you'll take anything at this point as he lines this one into center field. Center fielder will come in, make the catch, and that'll be the first out of the inning. As for a second there, it looked like that one might have dropped.
Yeah, not a bad at-bat there by Trey Compton, leadoff man, getting a full count, getting a pitch that he liked, and sent out there, yeah, and it looked like it was dying a little bit, but Janes out there has some good speed, it looks like, and he was able to haul it in.
So 1 out. Justin McConnell coming up to the plate fresh Dougie Justin McConnell. As the first pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count to the shortstop. From Wright State Raider gang. As he's going to check swing, and they're saying no, he did not on that one. So 1-1 our count.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a different pitcher today in Kiefer for the Clippers. He's 2-1. Both of his wins today, both of his wins on the season were out of the bullpen. So he has 5 starts, hasn't got a win in those starts yet. 5.04 ERA, a little bit different than coming into the day yesterday with Mad Max Ludka. He was 3-0, now 4-0 with a lower than a 1.3.
Justin McConnell rips this one down the line. We'll see if he goes for 2. Almost seems certain as the leading base stealer on the Joeys. Gets in there to second base for a 1-out double as Griffin Dorsing is going to come up to the plate. That's a good job by Justin McConnell, just ripping one down the line. Got some off speed, but kept it in play. As now there'll be a runner on second base, 1 out, and I don't know if he still is, but at one point the RBI leader here in the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League. It's a mouthful. I think they got to shorten it a little bit. Great Lakes League, is that already a thing?
That's the website, but I think they have to, for legal reasons, they have to keep the Summer Collegiate League
Why is that?
in the name. I don't know. Just making it up.
Because it's Summer Collegiate League played.
Well, yeah, but you don't say the Major League Summer
Major League
Summer Spring Fall League. You don't have to just.
There's only one.
There's more professional leagues than the MLB is. The first pitch is in there for a called strike, or the second pitch. 1-1 the count. To Griffin Dorsey. I think we're getting too technical. I think there's just too. I think when it comes down to it, there's just too many dadgum letters in this league's name. As here comes the 1-1 with one out. Misses up and away. 2-1 the count. I'll blame the Lima Locos because they're the only charter team still around. And considering they're kind of, are they our biggest rival?
I would consider this team our biggest rival,
All right.
just based on proximity. But we have seen the Locos 2 straight years, 2015, 2016, in the championship series, and definitely at least a rival of ours. Not the biggest, I wouldn't say, though.
I'm trying to think of a good comparison in the majors. As the count is 3-1 to Griffin Dorsey. He's actually going to get sawed off down the third base line. They'll throw it over to first, and McConnell's going to try and take third base, but he will be doubled up there. So a fool's play over there by Justin McConnell. Got a little too happy out there on the base pass, and a double play will do it for here in the bottom of the first inning. We're headed to the top of the second inning, and none other than the voice you guys just go home, can't wait to hear every night. Zach Verdea will be on the call here on your Hamilton Joe's Network.
Hamilton Eye Care Center has been in business on the west side of Hamilton for over 30 years. They see patients of all ages, from infants to seniors, and offer treatments and solutions for any kind of vision conditions. Visit Hamilton Eye Care Center across from Hamilton High School or call 513-894-1800 to schedule an appointment. Hamilton Eye Care. Come see the difference.
Hamilton Joe's Baseball is brought to you by Triangle Sign Company, a sign of quality since 1921. If your current signage isn't giving you the visibility to attract interest and assist in getting people in your door, then it's time for a custom sign solution from Triangle Sign Company. Whether you're a big or small business, school, or organization, they will design and build a sign that is just right for you. Offering their support for the Hamilton Joes, we thank Triangle Sign Company for their continued support.
Nothing pairs better with summer or exciting Joe's action than an ice-cold Coca-Cola. The Joes are proud to serve Coca-Cola at Foundation Field and want to remind you to share a Coke and a smile with your favorite Joes fan this season. Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling.
And welcome back to Foundation Field. So we've got a couple clean innings here by both pitchers. Chris Murphy allowing the leadoff man last inning, but induced a couple ground balls, and he got out of it. And Blake Dunn, the right fielder, will be in to lead off this inning. He's hitting 5th today for the Clippers. Saw him go 2 for 5 last night in a game where most of the Clippers recorded a hit there. As the first pitch to him will miss outside as Chris Murphy looks to start the inning off better than he did last when he had a 4-pitch walk, as the 1-0 pitch here is swung on and fouled back to the screen. 1-1 here. Murphy getting a sign from Homan. And the 1-1 is sent out there to shortstop. Justin McConnell fields it cleanly, throws over to Griffin Dorsey for the 6-3 to start the inning.
Yeah. Free and easy first out there for Chris Murphy. After throwing that four-pitch walk, he's on point here, but still early on in the game, as they're going to look for him to throw quite a few innings, as we didn't get much help from Ryan Schmidt in the starting position yesterday. Had to use a lot of the bullpen, so we'll see what we can get today.
As the first pitch is in there for a ball to Micah Allen, someone you definitely want to keep an eye on here if you're the Joes. The Clippers DH last night went 3 for 5 with a home run, as he sends that out to Chandler Miller. Chandler Miller fields it easily there and throws it to Griffin Dorsey. So two quick, easy outs here for the Joes.
Yeah, and if I was the Joes, I would stay away from Micah Allen just based off that swing right there. He hit it off the end of the bat, of course, but the way he pulled his hips on the outside pitch made you really think that you just got to. You got to see that. And I'm sure Colin Holman, that's a pretty easy thing to notice out of a swing is when a guy's opening up his shoulders, opening up his hips too early, and you can just pound soft away for the entire game and maybe give him fits. But good hitters at this league can transition and adapt very quickly.
And Mason Stites will foul the first pitch out of play for the first strike. 0-1 for Chris Murphy with 2 outs in the top of the second inning as that one misses on the inside corner.
Now, you think if Holman catches that, you think that's called a strike?
I think it was a good placement there.
Absolutely frustrating as a catcher because it doesn't matter where you catch it. It doesn't. It matters where it crosses the plate. And I've actually argued with umpires about that time and time again, and every time they're like, "Just catch it." And you're like, "You're right, you got me.
Yeah,
you're right."
kind of the trump card there.
It's like, yeah, I didn't do my job. You're right.
As Murphy misses low, and he'll have a 2-1 count. As that one's chopped foul, and he'll even out 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Chris Murphy looking to start this one off hot. Ran into some trouble in his last start at
Flat Rock Community Park.
Flat
Rock Community Park.
Flat Rock Community Park. As that one is fouled off over to Griffin Dorshing at first base. He'll let that one go, and we'll do it again. 2-2-2.
Flat Rock Community Park, the site of the poisonous hot dogs.
Yes.
Those things were absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, free hot dogs for everyone.
And he opened it up, and it looked like a worm was just stuck between like two pieces of 1,000-year-old grain.
As Stites swings through that one for the third out of the inning. Chris Murphy, 3 up, 3 down here in the second inning. Pick this one back up in the bottom half where the Joes will have Chris Hamilton leading it off here on your Hamilton Joes Network.
Body Shop is your one-stop shop for car repair. Woman-owned and family-operated collision repair center. They can be reached at 513-851-9056 or can be found online at mgbody.com. A proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto Service has 3 convenient locations, servicing Hamilton, Fairfield, and all of Butler County. Pfefferly Tire and Auto Service is family-owned and operated and have been in business since 1994. Whether it's a quick oil change you need or full-service auto repair, Pfefferly Tire and Auto is the place to go. They have 2 locations in downtown Fairfield and 1 on the west side of Hamilton. For more information, visit them at one of their 3 locations or visit pftire.com. Customized vehicle and car wraps from Luxurious Wraps will have you zooming past your competition. From full-color wraps and window graphics to magnetics and vinyl lettering, Luxurious Wraps' team of professionals will work with you to determine the best and most cost-effective solution to turn your company vehicle into a high-impact advertisement. For more information, visit luxurious-wraps.com. At TriHealth Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they know that in Cincinnati, sports isn't just a way of life, it is life. That's why the Hamilton Joes trust TriHealth to train and care for their players. TriHealth aims to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment. They provide care Cincinnatians need to keep doing what they love. So get out there and keep cheering, keep playing, keep following your passion with TriHealth Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Leading it off here for the Joes in the bottom of the second inning is Chris Hamilton, hitting 4th today and playing center field. We've seen him at first base yesterday as we'll have the first pitch here from Kiefer. Misses outside as the Joes went 3 up, 3 down last inning. Although Justin McConnell did reach on a double and was gunned down to end the inning, trying to advance to third base on the ground out by Dorshing, as that one is in there for a strike to Chris Hamilton.
Yeah, it's got to go under the record books as the most unorthodox 1-2-3 inning, at least past this season.
As the 1-1 misses low to Chris Hamilton. Hitting 371 on the year after yesterday's 2-for-5 performance. I think he's been about 10 for his last 18 as the 2-1.
Pretty good numbers.
Misses high, yes. Yeah, they are. Definitely all-star worthy numbers there.
Don't talk to AJ about all-star numbers as he cries. He's still a little hurt about that 2015 season.
As Chris Hamilton's foul ball over to the left side hits the lights and comes back onto the field, and we'll have a full count.
One of my favorite things to happen in a baseball game is for a foul ball to hit the lights. I don't know why.
It never happens.
Yeah.
It's like there's a force field around it.
It was incredible. Just hit the light and came right back down.
I always do look for it.
Yeah, you find out later when it gets dark as the full count misses high, and Chris Hamilton's on board with a leadoff walk here for the Joes in the bottom of the second inning. Chandler Miller will be next up for the Joes, hitting fifth and playing second base today. He was in the same spot last night. Picked up an RBI single in the 8th inning. Too little too late as the Joes lost by 5 there, but Chandler Miller will try to lay down a sacrifice bunt here, and he fouls it back.
I don't know if we keep it at least on our league website. I know we keep record of it. But Chandler Miller definitely has to be up in the top of the league in sacrifice bunts. It seems like anytime he comes up after a leadoff guy got on, he's butting them. It happens almost every time.
Yeah, and we saw him in the 2-hole for a week,
Yes.
maybe
For
a little
while.
longer.
No, like
yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of bunting from him there. And we saw a couple not executed bunts too, and we'll see if he can get it down here as the 0-1. He wisely pulls back, and it's 1-1. We'll see if Miller still has the bunt sign here from Adam Grissom down the third base line as he's back in the box, awaiting the 1-1 from Kiefer. Kiefer peeks over at Hamilton. He'll show bunt, and he'll pop it back and out over the screen here as it's 1-2.
Yeah, he dropped the barrel there, which was evident by the pop-up. And they teach you, the new thing they teach you is you bend your knees. You don't move the bat or angle or something like that. That's baseball 101 right there. When the ball's a little lower, you crouch down a little further. You don't change the angle of the bat.
As the 1-2 runs inside and just hits Chandler Miller, so not able to get the bunt down, but it doesn't matter as he's aboard first, and Joes have runners on first and second early here, nobody out.
So they got to bunt Kaufman here, right? If you're willing to bunt Miller, if you're willing to get the guy over to the second base with 1 out, you got to be willing to put him in scoring position with 1 out, 2 guys.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here as Kaufman playing left field today. We saw him at third base in Addison Coffey's absence as he lays down a perfect bunt
be a base
there.
hit.
Kiefer fields it, no throw as he just fakes it trying to get Hamilton off third, but Jared Kaufman perfectly placed bunt, just kept rolling on this turf, and he was able to beat it out. Bases are loaded now for the Joes, nobody out. Jared Kaufman just using that turf to his advantage. I don't know if the last couple of games we've been on that real grass, and I don't know how far that one would have gone, but that one was just perfect. Kiefer unable to even make a play on it. Now stepping in the box, nobody out, bases juiced. Addison Coffey back. We saw him in Licking County. He was 2 for 3 last time we saw him as the first pitch misses outside.
The barista.
Espresso.
The
barista and espresso.
Insert coffee-related puns
Take
here.
your pick. Yeah, you can just keep
Nicknames,
going
they're
on
not
and on.
puns. I guess they're puns. I secede. I'll let you win this one, AJ.
And Kiefer set now in the stretch with them loaded as Coffey sends it out to second base. He'll snag that and throw it over to first base. And they'll double him off here. Go from bases loaded, no outs to a double play here. Runners on second and third still, but 2 outs now. Colin Homan coming to the dish.
And the most frustrating thing about that is I mean, Kaufman obviously needs to freeze there, but it's not like he got too far off there on the play. Just came right back, and I mean, that's frustrating. That'll get you out of an inning very quickly. As now Colin Holman's got to do something with 2 outs.
And he sends that first pitch down the third base line, just foul. Yeah, he'll look to salvage this inning for the Joes that saw a leadoff walk, a hit by pitch, and then a perfectly placed bunt, single. And now just looking to get 1 run in, maybe 2, as both runners are in scoring position, and Colin Homan's down 0-1 to Kiefer. The 0-1 is sent out.
Not about that.
Perfectly placed ball there. Out, not able to get it as the second baseman, as Jared Chandler Miller coming around to score 2, as Chris Hamilton and Miller score on the Colin Homan 2 RBI single.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful job by Colin Holman. What could have been a wash of an inning after getting the bases loaded with no one out on the double play, Coffey, just soft liner, and getting Jared Kaufman doubling him up. Colin Holman comes right up and gets 2 runs in, two out runs. Absolutely huge there for the Joeys, as now they have a early 2-run lead here in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, we're seeing Colin Homan getting the start. Second straight day he's catching. We really haven't seen that too often yet this season, but Homan's been swinging good. I know as of yesterday he was 3 for his last 10, so 300 clip, and he's just keeping it going here. Joe's lead 2-0, bottom second, as Tyler Thaman has a 1-0 count, and he fouls that one out of play. 1-1, Colin Homan over on first base after driving in the runs. Kiefer thought he might have gotten lucky and gotten out of it after the double play on the liner by Coffey, but 2 runs have come across as that one misses high.
Hamilton's mayor's here today. How about that? Old Pat Moeller down there sipping on a Coors Light. Best mayor in recent history.
Amen.
Yeah. It's the best mayor since Zach's been in town.
As the 2-1 misses high, and Tyler Thaman will be looking at a 3-1 count here. We saw him double in his first at-bat last night. End of the day, 1 for 4, but anytime you can get a hit, just keep that going. As the 3-1 upcoming from Kiefer. He's set. And the pitch is high again, so another base runner here as Tyler Thaman draws the base on balls. Colin Homan will advance up to second base, and it'll turn over the lineup for Trey Compton. Flew out in his last at-bat. More of a liner, so it looked like it may have gotten down, but Jane's able to corral it in. Now he'll have his second at-bat in the inning, as Stevens is out there just to talk to Kiefer and settle him down a little bit.
Yeah, and as the 6 batters that Kiefer has faced this inning, 5 of them have gotten on base. So I mean that's a tough bottom of the order, as he faced 4 through 9, and the only one that didn't get on base was Addison Coffin. He doubled up with Jared Kaufman, but the Joes have been getting on at a very good rate here in the second.
As Trey Compton lifts that out to left center field, Jane's over tracking to get it, and he will for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Joes plate 2 runs here on a Colin Homan RBI opposite field single. Joes take the lead 2-0 going to the 3rd inning, where AJ Schraffenberger will be leading the call here on your Hamilton Joes Network.
Joes are proud to partner with Planet Fitness, home of the Judgment Free Zone. You can experience the Judgment Free Zone by joining for only $10 a month. You can join in any of the 13 Cincinnati area Planet Fitness locations or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the world judges, we don't.
Proud Hamilton Joes sponsor Miller Coors wants to remind you, whether you're watching the Joes at Foundation Field or catching the game on YouTube, to never compromise on taste. Reach for a Miller Lite, the light beer that's always brewed for more taste with only 96 calories and brewed right here in Ohio. Miller Lite, hold true.
Bridgewater Falls is proud to continue its sponsorship of the Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all of the flavors Bridgewater Falls has to offer. Bridgewater Falls is located just off of Ohio 129 at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township at Bridgewater Falls.
This is Coach Grissom, the manager of the Hamilton Joes. Catch all the action right here on the Joes Radio Network.
Back to action here in the top of the 3rd inning. Joes strike for 2 back in the bottom of the 2nd inning. They take a 2-0 lead here into the third inning. Chris Murphy still out on the mound for the Joes. Right-hander will enter his third inning of work. Just a walk and a strikeout on his ledger thus far in his 7 batters that he's faced. This one's tapped towards third. Third baseman Coffey up with it in time. Griffin Dorshing stands on his tippy toes on the bag, but a 1-pitch, 1 out to start the third inning here for Murphy.
Yeah, smooth play there by Addison Coffey over there. Just had to charge it. James has some speed, but he was able to just one motion, get it out of there, fired it over to Dorshing for the out.
James retired on the 5-3. That'll bring up Nathan Stevens, the catcher tonight for the Clippers, I should say.
Yeah, I thought Coffey might have overthrown Dorshing over there, and that takes a big throw or a hard throw as he just had a little too much on there, but still a great play, as you mentioned, just charging and showing why he flashed the leather so well. The left side of the infield, when it's Coffey and McConnell out there, do a really good job.
So 2-0 now on the catcher Nathan Stevens. Stevens just 132 batting average coming into tonight's game. Just 5 hits in his first 38 at-bats on the season. This one swung on and missed, bringing the count to 2 balls and a strike. Stevens fills the 9 hole tonight for the Clippers. This one misses outside, bringing the count to 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch misses upstairs.
We're gonna let you find that. We're gonna let you find that one out on your own accord. We knew since the first pitch that the count. We were just letting you.
That's fair. I had it right on my scorebook too. I just didn't say it right. Full count now. This one misses inside. So
see, you were just a
pitch too early, but the result's the same.
Yeah, AJ, you're just a prophet there. You can just see the future.
So the dreaded 9-hole hitter walk will bring up Jack Butler, the left fielder now, top of the order for the Clippers. Walked and was forced out on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. This pitch catches the outside corner, bringing the count to no balls and a strike.
Yeah, Jack Butler didn't start last night, but we did see him come in and pinch hit. He grounded it out to the second baseman, and just so far today, he saw those 4 pitches on a walk, so it'll be interesting to see what the leadoff guy can do.
This one ripped up the middle, and that's going to get through the infield for a base hit. So Butler will be on first. That'll move Stevens to second base, and they'll have first and second with 1 out here in the top of the third.
And for the first time, really, this whole game, the Muskegon Clippers are threatened with runners on first and second, 1 out, and the 2-hole Nolan Bryan coming up to the plate.
Yeah, so this will be the first at bat for the Clippers of the night with runners in scoring position. We saw about 15 of those at bats last night. After the first inning, they put up a 5 spot and added 3 more runs in the first 4 innings. Finished off the game winning 8-3 last night. First pitch here to Bryant is going to just miss outside for ball 1. Bryant hitting .245 on the season coming into the game tonight. 25 hits in his first 102 at-bats, so third most at-bats on the team for Bryant. A mainstay in the lineup here for the Clippers. This pitch misses upstairs, bringing the count to 2 balls and no strikes.
And we talked a little bit about Chris Murphy sometimes struggling in that first inning, and we've seen him gone 2 clean innings here. I think with 1 out and the force out, you got to look for a ground ball or something here. Just be big for him to get it through 3, because after that, we've seen him settle in and really keep going, so be big to get out of this inning.
This one not even competing on the outside corner, so 3 balls and no strikes. Murphy looking to avoid loading the bases of Clippers here. 3-0 pitch misses way up and away. And a 4-pitch walk to the 2-hole hitter Nolan Bryant will bring up the 3-hole James Roche now, third baseman. Roche.
Just doesn't look right to me. I don't know. Like,
he needs to change everything about it.
I think I just
He
need to
needs to
rewrite
spell
it.
it. He needs it. Yeah, that's.
Well, I don't know
I
which
went
way.
with the Roche today, where I
Row.
with Row and then SH. Yeah.
I do that, and I still think Roush, and I don't know. I know why, because up at school, up at college, there was a female basketball player that spelled her name ROW, and her last name was Rao. That's why.
Like,
that's
wow.
Just like you always say, Austin Maddock instead
Austin
of
McLean.
Austin McLean, not Will McLean.
Yeah.
It's all just brain memory. It's just
this one tapped towards third. This should be two. Taps third for one. Throw on to first. Picked by Griffin Dorshing, but not staying in his glove. So that's going to allow Stevens to score from third. And the Clippers will cut the lead to 2-1 now here in the top of the third with 2 outs.
Yeah, that was one of the rare times that we've seen Coffee, Espresso himself, underthrow the throw over to first base, and he hasn't made many bad throws, if any, really this year. But if they are, they're always erring on the sides of overthrow. That one was just a bit of an underthrow. That's a far throw. That's a full 120-foot throw, and it's hard to make sometimes. 126 feet, I think it is what it is, right? Yeah, AJ's giving me the nod.
I believe so.
That's what it's what it is from home to second base, and it shouldn't change. It's a square.
Looks about right.
It is a square.
It's a square that's just kind of shifted.
So first and second here for Ryan Blake Jones now with 2 outs here in the third. One oh pitch lifted towards center field. This one's going to get down, and it will allow a run to score. As Bryant makes his way around third, he'll score easily, and that'll tie the game here at 2.
Yeah, that just shows how big that double play ball would have been, because Ryan Blake Jones, he's their team leader, and batting average going into yesterday may have dropped a little bit because he went 0 for 5, but batting average, runs batted in, home runs, I think he's up there with the leaders for his team and all of those, so definitely not the guy you wanted to bring up after he could have been out of the inning there.
Yeah, so now we gotta ask ourselves, is that play an earned run? Is that second run an earned run or an unearned run? And if so, who's getting the air slapped on him?
This one lifted out to center field. It's going to be hanging up just in time for Hamilton to get underneath it, but not before the Clippers strike for 2 runs here in the top of the third. They'll get this game tied at 2, so the Joes will look to get back on top, look to answer back here in the bottom of the third inning. They'll be led off by Justin McConnell, the 2-hole, right when we come back after this break.
Robinson Fence Company has been servicing the Hamilton area for over 24 years. They're located at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton and offer residential, commercial, and industrial fencing. For more information, please call Robinson Fence Company at 513-867-0080. At TriHealth Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they know that in Cincinnati, sports isn't just a way of life, it is life. That's why the Hamilton Joes trust TriHealth to train and care for their players. TriHealth aims to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment. They provide care Cincinnatians need to keep doing what they love. So get out there and keep cheering, keep playing, keep following your passion with TriHealth Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. At L.E. Schofield Window and Door Company, you'll get competitive prices from a trusted local company. You can depend on L.E. Schofield's outstanding workmanship and 65 years of experience to get the job done properly every time. From garage doors to entry doors to windows and awnings. For more information, visit SchofieldWindowDoor.com.
M&G Body Shop is your one-stop shop for car repair. Woman-owned and family-operated collision repair center. They can be reached at 513-851-9056 or can be found online at mgbody.com. A proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes.
Justin McConnell steps into the right-handed batter's box to lead things off for the Joes here in the bottom of the third inning. Jacob Kiefer still on the mound for the Clippers after giving up 2 runs back in the second inning. The Clippers answered for 2 in the top of the third as this one's lifted out to center field. Center fielder James running in. He'll have plenty of time to get this one as second baseman goes flying for some reason out of the way, but nevertheless, James makes the catch, and McConnell's retired on 1 pitch to start here third inning.
Yeah, after Kiefer's rocky last inning, definitely want to see some base runners here. Now it's a tie game, so getting some back would be nice, and Justin McConnell just going after that first pitch and not getting all of it there as he flew out. But yeah, Dorshing, Hamilton coming up, so definitely the right spot.
First pitch to Dorshing misses upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes now to the Joes first baseman. Breaking ball missing a little bit downstairs, so hitters count here for Griffin Dorshing, 2 balls and no strike. Griffin hitting .291 coming into tonight's game. 32 hits and 110 at-bats. This one's lifted out to deep left field. Left fielder giving chase, but he's going to run out of room as this one is off the net in left field, and that's going to be a home run, the 10th of the season for Griffin Dorshing, and they'll put the Joes back on top 3-2.
What about that, though? I mean, I was, and you guys won't believe me when I say this, I was just thinking about it. I haven't seen a Griffin Dorshing home run in quite some time, and I was going to mention at that bat that the 2 runs came off of leadoff walks or leadoff base runners after getting the first out, how big that is. But Griffin Dorshing doesn't need base runners on to create offense. He can do it all with his own stick, and he shows it right there as his lead in the home run department in this league just keeps extending.
I think he almost doubles everybody's now. I think someone might be at 1. They have 1 guy at 6.
This one grounded towards first up by Hamilton. Not able to be handled over there by the first baseman Ryan Blake Jones, who we saw catching last night. So Hamilton will reach on an error. The Joes will keep it rolling here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, and we get to that point now when Griffin comes up and he makes contact with it right away. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I don't know if that's going to leave, but now right when he hits it, I mean, that's his 10th of the year. He had a shot to dead center in Licking County. That one got out in a hurry and very easily here, and giving the Joes the lead, and it's exactly what you want out of the league leader there.
And so Chandler Miller will step up now behind, or ahead in the count, I should say, 1-0.
That's got to be frustrating as the Muskegon Clippers, as that ball that Chris Hamilton had, their first baseman, just sat back on it. You come and get that hop, and you don't have to deal with that funky spin, especially on turf, and it definitely came off Chris Hamilton's bat weird.
So Hamilton's running on the pitch, and he's going to get to second on a great hit and run there by Chandler Miller. He sends it out into right field, and Hamilton will easily make his way to third.
Is there anything more pretty in baseball than when a hit and run works to fruition just perfectly? It's gorgeous.
It is. I would 100% agree with that. It's a well executed play by the Joes, and anytime it comes off, like you said, it always looks pretty. So Jared Kaufman will come up now. Runners on first and third, and still only 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, I think we're seeing Chandler Miller find that spot in the lineup where he's sticking at 5. He's getting RBI opportunities. He had 1 in the last game. He had 3 in the series in Licking County. So he's definitely getting those opportunities and making the most of them.
Jared Kaufman reached on a bunt. Ended up being a single, what would have been a sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd inning. He's ahead 1 ball and no strikes now. Mentioned Griffin Dorshing with his 10th home run. He is almost double the nearest competitor. Max Mahan for the Irish Hills Leprechauns sits with 6 home runs on the season, so a commanding lead for Griffin Dorshing in the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League home run title.
We'll see 2 more tonight. We'll see him double it up. There's that Seinfeld episode where Paul O'Neill, where Kramer promises the sick kid. Do you guys watch Seinfeld?
Yeah. I do not.
Oh, well, Kramer promises a sick kid that Paul O'Neill will hit 3 home runs in a game, and he hits 2, and then like the 3rd one's like robbed or something like that.
As this one's bounced towards home plate, Chris Hamilton will stride home easily as that one gets almost all the way to the Joes dugout. So another run scored for the Joes. They retain their 2-run lead after giving it up in the top of the 3rd.
And you got to love that as a team. It's just resilience, and that's really the name of this game. So much of this game, the momentum swings. It's similar to basketball in that way, that the game is about momentum, and all sports is really about that, but it mirrors basketball in a lot, that you can keep the momentum swinging, but you just got to keep it swinging back. Even when it goes the other way, you got to bring it right back, and the Joes did it right there.
As Kaufman fouls this one off, evening up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, resilience has been the name of the game for the Joes this entire season after, as we've mentioned many times, starting the season off 3-11 and now being right in the thick of things when it comes to the playoff hunt. Definitely a credit to this team's resilience. Starts with the manager and goes all the way down through the lineup. 2-2 pitch, another wild pitch. This one off the glove of the catcher, so we'll see if it's a wild pitch or a pass ball. But regardless, Chandler Miller makes his way to third base, and another run for the Joes just 90 feet away.
Yeah, and that's just a poor job by Kiefer right there. He had first and third, one out, and 2 wild pitches later, a run scores, and all the Joey's got to do is put a ball in play, and another one will give the Joes a 3-run lead. And there's no one Kiefer can blame but himself there.
Yeah, big spot here for Kaufman, 3-2. This one's going to miss upstairs, and he'll find himself on base with a 1-out walk.
Yeah, and Coffey's coming up here. He had bases loaded, lined out to the second base when they were able to double him up here. So you got to think that he wants some revenge here with a couple men on and 1 out.
So the walk will end the day for Jacob Kiefer after just 2+ innings, 2 1/3 innings pitch, I should say. That'll end his day. So we'll take a short break, and we'll get you caught up on the new pitcher in the bottom of the third here with 1 out on the Hamilton Joes Network.
The Hamilton Joes are proud to partner with Planet Fitness, home of the Judgment Free Zone. You can experience the Judgment Free Zone by joining for only $10 a month. You can join in any of the 13 Cincinnati area Planet Fitness locations or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the world judges, we don't.
Hamilton Joes Baseball is brought to you by Triangle Sign Company, a sign of quality since 1921. If your current signage isn't giving you the visibility to attract interest and assist in getting people in your door, then it's time for a custom sign solution from Triangle Sign Company. Whether you're a big or small business, school, or organization, they will design and build a sign that is just right for you. Offering their support for the Hamilton Joes, we thank Triangle Sign Company for their continued support.
Hamilton Eye Care Center has been in business on the west side of Hamilton for over 30 years. They see patients of all ages, from infants to seniors, and offer treatments and solutions for any kind of vision conditions. Visit Hamilton Eye Care Center across from Hamilton High School or call 513-894-1800 to schedule an appointment. Hamilton Eye Care, come see the difference.
Camera Security Now sells and installs surveillance and access control systems for businesses nationwide. Their turnkey systems provide an excellent management control tool, going far beyond the obvious benefits of safety and security. Camera Security Now can handle your largest surveillance projects while still providing easy-to-reach personal service. With their upfront pricing, itemized quotes, and live remote access with no monthly fees, you can rest assured your surveillance needs are in capable hands with CameraSecurityNow.com.
Superior Computer Services approaches your IT support differently by seeking to prevent problems with your IT environment, not profiting off of solving them. If you want to feel like you have your own IT department without the outrageous cost, visit 513fixmypc.com. Superior Computer Services, defining excellence in computer and network solutions.
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah, I'm screaming that's not.
We're back here in the bottom of the third inning. Still only 1 out in the inning, but Jacob Gilhouse, the right-hander, will come on and do the pitching for the Clippers. Looking to get out of first and third with only 1 out jam and try to keep the Joes with only a 2-run lead. First pitch is lifted out of play, foul over the first base side. Addison Coffey looking to keep this game busted wide open for the Joes. Pickoff attempt to try to get Kaufman over there at first. Not in time. No balls and a strike. This one's lifted down the left field line. It's going to be fair, and this is going to allow at least 1 run to score. Kaufman making his way around third, getting the wave around from manager Adam Grissom, and the throw is going to make it to third base, but looks like Coffey's going to be hung out between second and third, but that will allow the run to score as the ball's dropped, and Coffey is going to be able to make it into third base safely, but they're saying he's out, that he was out of the baseline. Close call there. It looked like he had you have a couple feet either way and still be considered in the baseline, but must not have been able to see it as well from this angle, so he'll be the second out of the inning, but not before 2 runs will score and the Joes will take a 6-2 lead.
Yeah, that's frustrating for Adam Grissom. You get a 1-out double. I mean, I'm sure he'll take the good with the bad there and the double, 2-run double, but Addison Coffey just getting a little too antsy out there on the base pass, and you can see he looked clueless out there and just not trusting Grissom holding him up there at second base, but still 2 runs on the play as that was a beautiful hit by Coffey. One of the times that we've seen him as of late hit the ball hard.
Yeah, he's back. Extra base hit. You gotta love that. Seeing that. Haven't seen it like you mentioned in a little bit, but he came up with the bases loaded. Wasn't able to get it done in his first at bat. This time was able to get the 2 RBIs, even though he was gunned down. But after the pickoff,
this one's gonna run inside on Colin Homan, and he'll find his way onto first base with a hit by pitch. That'll bring up Tyler Thaman now, the right fielder, batting in the 9-hole tonight for the Joes.
Yeah, and this is definitely, you got to feel like this is the ideal scenario for the Joes in the bottom of the 3rd inning, coming back after giving up the 2 runs and picking up 4 more, leading this one 6-2.
First pitch to Thaman, just missing off the outside corner. Looked like Gilhouse wanted that one to be called a strike. Home plate umpire Ryan Madsen says nay. That'll bring the count to 1 ball and no strikes. Pickoff throw over there to try to check on Colin Homan. He's back standing in plenty of time. Well, pitch to Tyler Thaman, breaking ball. Good pitch there from Gilhouse. Will even up the count at a ball and a strike. Joe's leading 6-2, putting up a 4 spot thus far here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Comes the 1-1 pitch, way up and outside. Runs the count to 2-1. Tyler walked back in the 2nd inning. Just an inning ago was his last at bat. 2-1 pitch, missing in the dirt. Good eye there from Thaman to lay off of that one.
Yeah, you could tell Thaman wanted a pitch to hit there, but that one was just in the turf, wisely laying off of it. And he'll see a 3-1. He walked in his first at bat off a 3-1 count. We'll see what he does here.
And the same result will hold this at bat. He'll watch the 3-1 pitch miss way outside from Gilhouse. So that'll flip the lineup over, and we'll come back to Trey Compton, center fielder for the Joes tonight. Pair of flyouts to center field in his first 2 at-bats. Second ball hit very well towards left center field, but a great play out there by Travis James, the center fielder. We'll see if he can find a way on base here, as the first pitch is a breaking ball in there for strike 1.
Yeah, 3rd inning, 3rd at-bat here for Trey Compton. It's the 9th batter of the inning for the Joes. Batting around here, looking to keep it going with 2 outs.
Yeah, similar to what we saw from the Clippers last night, batting almost 4 times in the first 4 innings after putting up a 5 spot in the first inning. So good to see that from the other side tonight, as the Joes looking for a big win here tonight. Keep themselves to try and start climbing back into the playoff race. Down only a game to the Galleon Graders, who are playing against the Irish Hills Leprechauns once again tonight. 2 balls and a strike now to Trey Compton. Score update from Galleon. Graders early in the top of the 3rd inning on top of the Irish Hills Leprechauns 6-1. So in control of that game early, just as the Joes are here early tonight. This one lifted out to left center field. It's going to get down in front of the left fielder, Jack Butler. So that'll bring in another run as Colin Homan makes his way around third base, and he'll score. And the Joes lead 7-2.
Yeah, and Trey Compton being the 9th batter of the inning, he went way upstairs to go and get that one, a way high pitch, way out of the zone, but did a good job at just flaring it in. And I tell you, every single Trey Compton hit looks the exact same. It's a flare right over the shortstop's head, and it's working for him, as I mean, he's one of the better hitters on this team.
Yeah, he doesn't try to do too much with the ball, just kind of gets the bat there and lets the pitcher's velocity do the work, and it's definitely worked out for him thus far in the season.
Yeah, and I feel like an underrated part of that play is Tyler Thaman rounding second base, saw the throw coming in, and immediately stopped in the tracks. He saw what happened to Addison Coffey there, didn't want to get caught in no man's land too, and he was able to bust it back down to second base.
First pitch, Justin McConnell ripped down the third base line, but missing foul by about a foot or so. So nothing but a loud strike there to the Joes shortstop, Justin McConnell, the 10th batter of the inning here in the bottom of the third. Joes putting up a 5 spot thus far, looking to add on still with runners on first and second. Fastball inside will even up the count at a ball and a strike. Breaking ball swung on a miss there from Justin McConnell. Good breaking ball from Jacob Gilhouse.
And what about this? After they got Justin McConnell out, the first out of the inning, really no Joe has got out via the swing. The only other out was Addison Coffey and the base running mistake. So the Joes have been on fire this inning, as you can see, a 5-run inning.
1-2 pitch, check swing. No appeal, so McConnell did not offer at that one. I'll run the count even at 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. McConnell doubled back in the first inning, was stranded at second, and also flew out to center in his previous at-bat this inning in the third, so he was the first out of the inning. Hoping not to be the last out as here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a missed, and that will be in the dirt, but a throw over to first from the catcher Stevens will retire McConnell for the third out of the inning, mercifully for the Clippers, as the Joes put up 5 runs, and they'll gain a 5-run lead as they lead 7-2. Reid Maus will be back on the mic for you guys in the 4th inning as we return on the Hamilton Joes Network.
Hamilton Joes are proud to partner with Queen City Hospice. Queen City Hospice is a locally and independently owned and operated company that is dedicated to providing patient-centered care and support to residents of the greater Cincinnati area in whatever place they call home. Whether they live in a private residence, an assisted living community, or a nursing home, our well-trained and experienced team members will go to the patient's location to provide personalized assistance and care. For more information, visit queencityhospice.com.
Pate Appliance Services have given you 61 years of phenomenal service for any appliance that you need, with flexible scheduling, automated reminders, state-of-the-art service, and an A+ customer satisfaction rating from the Better Business Bureau. Pate Appliance Services is there for you. They can be reached at 513-863-4700 or found online at pateappliance.com.
The Fitton Center for Creative Arts kicks off its 25th anniversary celebrations with its annual season launch party on Friday, August 17th from 5 to 11 p.m. The season launch is a free community event with all parts of the Fitton Center open to the public, including galleries, classrooms, studios, as well as performance and event spaces. Enjoy light appetizers and a cash bar, while the 10-piece River City Party Band will perform on the Riverview Terrace. For more information, visit fittoncenter.org or like the Fitton Center on Facebook.
And we are back here, Hamilton Joes fans, as Chris Murphy got a bit of help there in the bottom of the third inning via the 5-run third, as now none other than Micah Allen will come up to the plate, as there's an 0-1 count, and the 0-1 will miss on the outside part of the plate. So Micah Allen in charge of starting a little rally for the Clippers as he fouls this one straight back to the screen. 1-2 our count will do it here, as Chris Murphy has a completely different objective on the mound now. When it's a close game, you got to worry about dominance. Here, he's just got to worry about keeping the momentum swinging in the Joes' favor, keep throwing a lot of strikes, letting his field do the work as he puts Micah Allen down on a swinging strikeout, as that will be the first out of the inning, and a good way to come out after getting that 5-run third.
Yeah, and only Chris Murphy's second strikeout of the day. We've seen him strike out a little more heavily, 8 in his last start, 7 in his last, both 5 innings. He's got 26 in the third innings coming into the day, 26 strikeouts. Usually Yeah, about 1 an inning, and we've only seen 2 so far, but looks like he might have something going as he gets the swing and miss there.
Yeah, so the 0-1 count here to Mason Stites, the shortstop today, as that pitch will miss on the outside part of the plate. 1-1. Stites earlier today struck out. He is the beer batter, as I'm sure Verdea already knew that, as this ball sneaks down the left field line, third base line, but it barely goes foul. So we'll do it here at 1-2.
We got a perfect count here. Mason Stites struck out in the 2nd, up here in the 4th, getting his new bat. Hopefully a worse one.
Yeah. As hopefully has a big old hole right in the middle there. So we got a 1-2 count here with 1 out. Mason Stites, as the umpire, is going to go and get more balls from the Hamilton Joe's
Pearly
dugout.
whites, those ones look brand new.
Some pearls, as they call them. As here comes the 1-2 pitch as Chris Murphy hops back on the rubber. Getting a sign from Colin Holman. He kicks and deals. This pitch going to miss on the outside part of the plate. 2-2 our count. Two, 1 out. As here comes the pitch. That ball is going to be squibbed foul, so we'll do it right here. One more time on the payoff pitch. 2-2.
That close on the beer batter there. Just barely getting the end of the bat to foul that one off. Still sitting at 2-2 though.
So 2-2, 1 out here at Foundation Field on the banks of the Great Miami River. Here comes the pitch as this ball is going to be lined into left field for a single. So as Zach's hopes and dreams are shattered by the 2-strike single as he mopes right next to me. There'll be a runner on first base, 1 out, and Travis Janes coming up to the plate.
One of these days we're going to get that beer batter just to start striking out 2 or 3 times. We need some action from that guy, but so far they've been doing a good job eliminating their strikeouts after their first one.
I think we need to start going down there to the opposing team's dugout and just giving their leadoff hitter like $30. Just say, hey, strike out. We'll give you $10 a strikeout here.
I think that'll do it, huh?
I think so.
$10 whole dollars.
Yeah, $30. I'll do it.
These kids are in college. They have no money.
Yeah,
that's true. I guess. Yeah.
Money comes at a premium.
We'll see what Jack Butler has to say. If we can get a hold of him.
As you can tell, if you go in any of their dorm rooms, it's just filled with Natty Light and
ramen noodles
and Kamchatka ramen noodles. We were going different ways. You were going cheap food. I was going cheap alcohol. I think we had different college experiences, AJ.
I would say we probably did.
Here comes the 1-1 with 1 out. This is snap throw down to first base is going to be just a little late. 2-1 the count. Yeah, but we had a similar experience one time on a cold day in March.
Cold day at Mercy Field in Toledo, Ohio.
As here comes the 2-1 pitch from AJ Schraffenberger, from Chris Murphy. Justin McConnell's going to try and make the play on the run out there in the 6th hole, as it would have been an incredible play, but James just too quick, as that will be a single and a runner on first and second with 1 out, and now Nate Stevens coming up to the plate. What are you laughing at, Zach?
Just picturing AJ Schraffenberger getting back, the former lefty getting back out there.
Former lefty.
And unretiring.
After his career just switched to the right-handed side, the good side. I think I give AJ too much of a hard time here.
Yeah. If you give it out, you got to be able to receive it, I say.
Do you give it out, though?
Not as much, I guess.
I think you're definitely the nicest guy in this box, and I'm definitely the bully. As the first pitch misses upstairs to Nate Stevens, 1-0 the count. 1-0, runners on first and second, 1 out. Score 7-2 here, as the shadows are creeping up on the mound for Chris Murphy. Here comes the 1-0 pitch as he does a little inside turn. Is Chris Murphy even wearing cleats. I think he's just wearing tennis shoes, trainers. I don't think those are molded cleats. Interesting go at it. As if it was rainy, I'm sure he'd be having a lot more trouble out there. Though I'm sure as a pitcher someone would let him borrow cleats as the 1-0 pitch misses up and in, 2-0 the count. If you're not into like germs and if it doesn't have like athlete's foot or anything like that. We're all dudes.
Fungi.
Yeah, feet.
We're all dudes.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Other news in the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League, the Cincinnati Steam looking for their 22nd win of the season already. They're up 2-0 on the Lima Locos in the bottom of the 4th. Our opponent tomorrow night at 7:05 start here at Foundation.
As the 2-0 pitch is skied up, Colin Holman not even going to give chase as Griffin Dorson is going to come in, make the play for the second out of the inning. As now the top of the order will be up, and Jack Butler. Butler on the day, got on twice via the walk and via a single, came around and scored there in the third inning. So Butler, left-handed swinging left fielder. He's going to be facing off against Chris Murphy. He's going to come set after getting the sign from Colin Holman. He will kick and deal. Pitch is going to miss on the outside part of the plate. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, with this big lead, it'll be interesting to see how long Murphy goes. I think they had Cheatwood out there in the pen just playing some catch out there. I don't know how ready he was actually getting, but we could see him. We saw him 3 or 4 days ago now, and he had a great appearance out of his first time out of the pen for him.
So here comes the 1-0 from Chris Murphy as that pitch misses downstairs. Down in the basement, 2-0 now the count. 2-0, 2 outs, 2-1. As the leadoff hitter's up to the plate. As the Clippers are trying to add on to their 2 runs that they've already been able to score today. Here comes the 2-0 from Murph. As they so heartwarmingly call him. As this ball is going to be lined out to center field. Chris Hamilton will be underneath it, and that'll be the third out of the inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Joey's still up 7-2. Stay tuned as you're listening to your Hamilton Joe's work.
Pfefferly Tire and Auto Service has 3 convenient locations, servicing Hamilton, Fairfield, and all of Butler County. Pfefferly Tire and Auto Service is family-owned and operated, and have been in business since 1994. Whether it's a quick oil change you need, or full-service auto repair, Pfefferly Tire and Auto is the place to go. They have 2 locations in downtown Fairfield, and 1 on the west side of Hamilton. For more information, visit them at one of their 3 locations, or visit pftire.com. The Hamilton Joes are proud to partner with Planet Fitness, home of the Judgment Free Zone. You can experience the Judgment Free Zone by joining for only $10 a month. You can join in any of the 13 Cincinnati area Planet Fitness locations or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the world judges, we don't. For over 40 years, the Moats Group has been committed to leaving a lasting legacy with every field they create. They are synthetic and natural turf specialists, focusing on sports field design, construction, removal, replacement, maintenance, and management. Moats has made their name designing innovative and comprehensive, performance-based sports field systems tailored to their customers' specific needs. They build fields from inception to completion with pride, dignity, and the utmost integrity. For more information, please visit themoatsgroup.com. Proud sponsor of your Hamilton Joes. Nothing pairs better with summer or exciting Joe's action than an ice-cold Coca-Cola. The Joes are proud to serve Coca-Cola at Foundation Field and want to remind you to share a Coke and a smile with your favorite Joes fan this season. Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling.
And we are back here at Foundation Field here on the banks of the great Miami River as Griffin Dorsey is going to be coming up here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Joes have a 7-2 lead. First pitch from Gilhouse will be in there, right?
Yeah, it was a late call,
Yeah,
but it was a strike. He had his clicker in his hand too, so it wasn't very noticeable.
As the 0-1 will be swung on and missed. 0-2 as Dorsing will find himself in a well. And now he's got to find the ladder and get out of it. As Gilhouse will get the sign from the catcher as he will kick and deal, and that ball will be in the turf. 1-2 the count. Griffin Dorsing up at the plate. Last time we saw him, he put one right over the Brown Dawson Flick funeral home sign as he killed that ball.
He did indeed. Just caught the net in front of the housing over there.
Did you get it?
What, throwing a sponsor? Oh,
Killed
okay.
that ball.
All right.
Is that a poor joke?
No, that's in good taste.
All right. As this ball is going to be chopped right behind the pitcher's mound, shortstop Stitz is going to come in, and Dorsey is going to have an infield single. Who said the big guy can't run? As there will be a runner on first base, and now Chris Hamilton coming up to the plate.
He gets running downhill, and there's not many people who could stop him there. I mean, you don't need to in baseball, but yeah, he beat that out for a single there.
New nickname, Wheels.
Wheels
Dorsing.
It's accurate, too.
It is.
18-wheeler.
That 18-wheeler might be a little more accurate. As now Chris Hamilton's going to come up to the plate. Hammy's scored twice today. Got on via the air and got on via a walk as first pitch is going to miss outside. 1-0 the count, and I'd like to see how many games Chris Hamilton's played in that he hasn't got on base in. You mentioned there's only been less than a handful of games that he hasn't gotten a hit in this season. I wonder how many he's not even reached base in.
I know there was at least one when I was looking that he did. He went 0 for 4 with zeros all across, but I'm not sure. I think there might have been the other two games. He might have gotten on base.
As this one misses downstairs to the Smoothie King with a smooth swing, as Zach Verdea so heartwarmingly calls him. Heartwarmingly.
Yep, just the one game against the Richmond Jazz, the only time that Hamilton has not reached base in some way, shape, or form.
Really?
Guy's been a machine out there.
Just the one.
So 3-1 the count here to Hammy. He's done a fantastic job this season as he is going to single through the right side of the infield as Dorsing and Hamilton get on base, setting up for Chandler Miller with no one out as the Joeys are striking again.
Yeah, I think I said this last night too, but it really rings true. It's only a matter of time until Chris Hamilton gets his hit. Got on base both times in his at-bats with the walk in the air, but this time getting the single right, ripping it through. It's just a machine. Like I just keep saying, the things just repeating myself now because of how great he's really been.
As this ball is going to get away from the catcher, and he's going to try and throw out Chris Hamilton out there at second base, but it's going to be just late as now there'll be runners on second and third. I think the catcher's better play was throwing it down third base as the Wheels himself, Griffin Dorsing, was a little slow getting over there to the third stop. So 1-0 the count here to Chandler Miller, runners on second and third. And this ball is going to be flown out to center field. Center fielder is going to be giving chase. This ball might get by him. He actually has to make an incredible play to stay with it, but that will be a sac fly as Dorsing can take his time and come in and score as they're going to say he was out, say he did not catch the ball, or said he did catch the ball, apologize. But that was a really weird-looking play.
Yeah, he looked like the center fielder Janes overran that one, had to jump back to get it. Yeah, it looked like he got it. He kind of went down, and whenever he was corralling it to throw it in, kind of went down towards his knees, looked weird. But Chandler Miller showing off a little power there. We don't really see gap shots too often. That one was just carried and carried, able to get the sac fly there. Another RBI. I mentioned that he was settling into that fifth spot last inning when he had the clutch RBI, and he's doing it again here.
As the first pitch is going to be in there for Jared Kaufman. I think, AJ, you looked a little perplexed there. Do you have a theory on what happened out there?
I was confused by him being on second already and then being called off the base paths. I thought there was another base runner out there, but that was just me not paying enough attention, not the game.
We got a game to
moving
call
too
here,
fast.
AJ. Focus up.
I know. Forgive me, Padre, for I have sinned.
0-2 the count. Is that a Nacho Libre reference or?
I don't know. I saw it on a meme, but as far as where it comes from movie-wise, I wouldn't know.
I'm pretty sure that's a Nacho Libre reference. As I will take any Jack Black movie reference.
Oh yeah.
Extra points if you can like reference in an obscure Jack Black movie. Like it's an easy one to get, like School of Rock or I don't know what's other famous.
Hallow Shall.
Shallow
Hal.
Shallow Hal.
Shallow.
Really, either one
Hallow
works.
Shall.
As the
It's a good movie.
0-2 pitch misses upstairs. 1-2 the count. Yeah, I was thinking more like if you get like a, what's the movie like Gulliver's Travels based off the book. If you get a reference from there, because I think about total 50 people saw that movie. If you can throw a reference in there, extra points. As the 1-2 will miss, low and away. 2-2 the count. So 2-2, 1 out, 1 on. As Jared Kaufman's going to strike out swinging. They're going to have to go for the 2-3 put out, and they'll get just that. So Kaufman unable to get the run in. But all you need to do is put the ball in play. So Chris Hamilton will stay on third base for Addison Coffey. As Coffey on the day has a double, and he lined out to the second baseman. Both times Coffey has come up to the plate, there has been a base running out. The first time, Jared Kaufman got off a little too far on the line drive, and there on his last play, he got himself out. As the 0-0 is going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1 the count. 2 gone, runner on third base. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. As he's going to take an unusual swing at that one. Looked like he was ready to go, and then he couldn't stop himself. Well, not a normal check swing, as the pitch was on the inside part of the plate. Try to fight his hands in on it. But here comes the 0-2 from Gilhouse. And he will strike out swinging and start running down to first base, and will slowly jog his way. As Coffey sometimes we've seen him jog those balls out, and you don't see that a whole lot from a lot of Hamilton Joes, but jog them out. I mean, if he keeps running there, runs out of the box and runs through it, I mean, he's still probably out, but you just like to see it out of a player. But regardless, we're going to head to the top of the 5th inning here as Zach Verdea will be on the call. Stay tuned as you're listening to your Hamilton Joes Network.
Hamilton Eye Care Center has been in business on the west side of Hamilton for over 30 years. They see patients of all ages, from infants to seniors, and offer treatments and solutions for any kind of vision conditions. Visit Hamilton Eye Care Center across from Hamilton High School or call 513-894-1800 to schedule an appointment. Hamilton Eye Care. Come see the difference. Fort Hamilton Hospital is a full-service community hospital who continues to lead the way to better health in the Butler County area, serving patients from Fairfield, Oxford, Cincinnati, and Middletown. Fort Hamilton Hospital combines modern technology, highly skilled physicians with a friendly, caring staff. Their offerings include maternity, emergency, the most advanced wound healing in Butler County, and a range of outpatient services. For care you can count on, visit Fort Hamilton Hospital, located at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton. Customized vehicle and car wraps from Luxurious Wraps will have you zooming past your competition. From full-color wraps and window graphics to magnetics and vinyl lettering, Luxurious Wraps' team of professionals will work with you to determine the best and most cost-effective solution to turn your company vehicle into a high-impact advertisement. For more information, visit luxurious-wraps.com.
And welcome back to Foundation Field. Joe's taking the 8-2 lead into the 5th inning. Chris Murphy still out there trying to get in line for this win, as that one's popped out of play there. Calling home and gives chase. Nolan Bryant, left-handed hitting second baseman, who's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk, will step in and be behind 0-1 quickly. Murphy looking to go with the 5th inning to qualify for that win, as the Joes have the 6-run lead here. As out of the windup, Murphy's 0-1. Skips in and misses 1-1 here. And Jimmy Roche on deck, as that one sent back up the middle past Chris Murphy and into center field for a single. Well, didn't get too far off the ground there, just skipped right by Murphy. Murphy almost able to get a glove on that, but it just went right into center field safely, and the leadoff man's aboard with the single.
Now we talk about a lot about my disdain for errors, and I've talked about you mentioned the wins. He's going for a win here, but the most absurd stat in baseball has to be the save, right?
The Indians game. Did you see that the other day?
Yeah, they won 15 runs.
The guy
and
came
he got
in.
the save.
Yeah, the
because
guy
the official
came
rule
in
is,
and they were up 17 when he came in.
Yeah, the official rule is you have to, if you throw 3 innings and finish a game that you win, when you came in with the lead, it's a save. Because a few years ago, the Rangers beat the Orioles 30-3, and a dude got the save. Like it's just a bonkers stat. Like it doesn't make it. I think it does a very poor job at actually displaying worth in like the statistical community.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that it's odd seeing a guy come in with a 17-run lead and get the save as the 0-2 here to Roche is sent over to Chandler Miller. Slow grounder. He'll bobble a little bit, throw over to first base. Roche able to beat that one out. So runners at first and second base here with nobody out. But yeah, as you were mentioning, Ryan Finnerty talked a little bit in Licking County on one of the broadcasts about how you see some bullpen guys really looking at inherited runners as the big stat. When there was a poll in the MLB, they asked relievers, what stat do you look at? And they looked at inherited runners more than ERA or anything like that.
Inherited runner ERA, right?
Yeah. As the first pitch to Ryan Blake Jones, playing first base today, misses. He had an RBI single in his last at bat. Back in the third inning, times have changed now as the Joes are leading 8-2. But 2 men still on and nobody out as the second pitch to him also misses outside. Not by much there. But he's ahead here 2-0.
I think inherited runner ERA is definitely up there, but WHIP. I mean, you got to think WHIP is a fantastic stat for relief pitchers more than starting pitchers because they work in such small quantities normally that it's got to be lower. It absolutely has to be lower.
Yeah, then with those shortened innings, there's one couple hits in an inning and an outing, and that can really balloon that kind of thing. So it shows how important.
Shows
really
how dominant you are, and then your strikeout numbers, K per 9 and whatnot, as the best relievers are the guys that come in with runners on second and third and somehow get out of it normally via the strikeout.
Yeah, and Chris Murphy's pounding the outside corner here. Does not get the call on 3 of them. Gets it on 1 of them, and it's a 3-1 count here. Nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. Murphy comes set. The 3-1. Misses low and outside as well. So we have bases loaded here. First 3 runners reaching aboard for the Clippers, and with nobody out, bases loaded. Blake Dunn will be stepping up to the plate.
Reid, I hate to poke the bear on this one, but
bring it my way.
They Roche's ball was ruled a hit. The ground ball to the second baseman.
Oh, Ryan, what are you doing over there?
If I'm pitching, I'm not too thrilled about that one.
Oh my God! I mean, you could see that on the monitor here if you're watching it at home. It was a ball. We say it over and over again. Should there be an out on the play? Yes. Did we get an out? No. Air. That's what it comes down to. That's all it is.
It was a bang-bang play that he barely beat out, and it was after the bobble by Chandler Miller, too, so definitely got to believe if he fields that cleanly. He's got the easy out there at first base as Blake Dunn fouls off the 0-1, and he's in a hole here with the bases juiced and nobody out. 0-2. Be a big pitch here for Chris Murphy. He's got some pitches to work with as there are no balls. He might just try to get him to go after one here. As Murphy gets his sign from home and then comes set. Checks on the runners, and the 0-2 is sent out into right field. Lazy pop-up. Tyler Thaman makes the catch, throws. Griffin Dorsing will cut this one off. And Nolan Bryan will be able to come in easily, slide in head first, but no throw. And the Clippers pick one up here. Trail 8-3 still. 1 out with a couple men still on.
Yeah, it's a good job by Dorsing, and there's it would have been late, the throw at home. But up 5 runs now, just trying not to move more runners in scoring position or move the guy from second up to third that he might have gone if he would have thrown it home.
Yeah, good job to get that ball in. Tyler Thaman, we know, has a good arm out there in right field, as that one's fouled out of play towards the right side by Mike Allen. But, yeah, those runners still on first and second base, not able to move up on the sacrifice fly.
Yeah, I think the real problem with that play was the pitch from Murphy. You saw catcher Colin Homan setting up on the outside and really was demonstrative that he wanted the pitch off the plate and missed with the pitch. Did Murphy a little bit over the plate and allowed Dunn to get the ball in the air and allow a run to score. But obviously with the 5-run lead, you can't complain too much about things like that.
Yeah, and that pitch is in the turf. Colin Homan, time and again, doing a great job behind the plate, just blocking those balls, keeping runners from moving up even farther, as those runners still on first and second base after Homan's block and the 1-1 from Chris Murphy as he's set, checking on Roche at second base. Long look back. That one, Micah Allen skies out into shallow right field. Chandler Miller, the second baseman, easily there to make the play for the second out of the inning. And Chris Murphy's 1 out away from limiting this inning after allowing bases loaded, nobody out. He's gotten a sacrifice fly and an easy pop out to the second baseman. 2 outs, runners still on first and second base. The 7-hole Mason Stites coming up. He had a single in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 2. He is the beer batter of this game.
There you go.
This will be a great opportunity to not only get a strikeout, but also pad that beer batter stats, as the first pitch will not be a strikeout as he sends that out into left field. We'll see if that carries, and it hits off the top of the wall. They'll try to score another run here. Justin McConnell's throw easily there for the tag. Great play by Colin Homan to be able to corral that one, reach over and get the tag there on Ryan Blake Jones, not the fastest guy on this team.
What?
Interesting play there.
I think that most people, as I did, expected that ball to go out. I thought that ball was a for sure bomb, as the man on first base just didn't do a good job at coming around and hustling right off the bat, and he gets thrown out at home, and that's where it hurts you. That's another run on the board.
Yeah, and the Joes will take this 8-4 lead. 8-4 lead to the bottom half of the inning. Back on your Hamilton Joes Network.
At 4-Star Mechanical, they are dedicated to you and all of your different HVAC needs that you have as an owner or building engineer. They have been serving the commercial and industrial construction community for over 20 years and continue to strive for past, present, and future complete customer satisfaction. For more information, visit them on the web at 4starmechanical.com. Camera Security Now sells and installs surveillance and access control systems for businesses nationwide. Their turnkey systems provide an excellent management control tool, going far beyond the obvious benefits of safety and security. Camera Security Now can handle your largest surveillance projects while still providing easy-to-reach personal service. With their upfront pricing, itemized quotes, and live remote access with no monthly fees, you can rest assured your surveillance needs are in capable hands with CameraSecurityNow.com.
Proud Hamilton Joes sponsor Miller Coors wants to remind you, whether you're watching the Joes at Foundation Field or catching the game on YouTube, to never compromise on taste. Reach for a Miller Lite, the light beer that's always brewed for more taste with only 96 calories and brewed right here in Ohio. Miller Lite, hold true.
As Colin Homan, the man who slapped the tag down to end the last inning on the throw from Justin McConnell, will lead this one off for the Joes. Saw him get hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Back in the second inning, had a 2 RBI single, as both those runs in the second inning were because of him with 2 outs. He came in a big spot and got those as the first pitch is fouled down the third base line. Jacob Gilhouse still out there for the Clippers in relief, as the 0-1 is a breaking ball in the dirt, getting Colin Homan to chase and fan at that one for strike 2.
Yeah, you can tell that he was swinging at that one from the get-go, as pitch didn't start as a strike, certainly didn't end as a strike.
And we'll see what the 0-2 comes as. That's skied out into center field. Janes coming in easily in his tracks to make that one. So the first out of the inning there is a pop out to center field, and It'll bring up the 9-hole, Tyler Thaman.
We've talked about many times tonight. Joe's looking to maintain ground in the playoff race. Up in Galleon, the team they trail by a game for third place in the South Division. They still lead 6-1 over the Irish Hills Leprechauns in the top of the fifth. So if both results hold as they are right now, obviously a lot of baseball to be played in both games, but they would still remain a game behind if both results were to hold tonight.
And the 1-0 to Thaman is nicked at and fouled back to the screen behind home plate. So 1-1 for the man. Goes to Miami Hamilton. He's 0 for 0 today. 2 walks. Look to keep it going as that one is also a ball. 2-1. Both of his counts in the second and third inning were 3-1 walks, and we'll see what this one is. He drives that one to left center field. Looks like Butler and Janes converging. Butler able to corral that one in for the second out of the inning. And 2 up, 2 down, so 2 outs. Trey Compton, the leadoff man, in the top of the lineup coming up. Had a RBI single in his last at-bat. A great piece of hitting. There were 2 outs, a couple men on, and he brought him in, and he swings through that one. Strike 1. As the Clippers are looking for their first 3 up, 3 down inning, first 3 up, 3 down clean inning. The first inning they did only face the minimum of 3. Justin McConnell did have a double, and he got gunned down trying to advance from second to third on a ground out by Griffin Dorshing. But the 1-1 to Trey Compton is fanned at here, and he'll be behind 1-2. Gilhouse struggled in his first couple of innings here and looking to have a clean one. 2-2 now. Trey Compton wisely takes that one outside. Gilhouse gets his sign out of the windup. The 2-2. Gets Trey Compton swinging for the third out of the inning. So a quick bottom of the 5th inning. Sees the Joes still leading 8-4 after giving a couple back in the top half. Pick this one back up in the 6th inning. AJ Schraffenberger back on the call on your Hamilton Joes network.
L.E. Schofield Window and Door Company. You'll get competitive prices from a trusted local company. You can depend on L.E. Schofield's outstanding workmanship and 65 years of experience to get the job done properly every time. From garage doors to entry doors to windows and awnings. For more information, visit SchofieldWindowDoor.com. M&G Body Shop is a woman-owned, family-operated collision repair center with an honest and dependable staff that has over 45 years of experience, bringing cars back to life or pre-accident condition. They've been in business in Hamilton for over 18 years and focus on mostly body repairs, from minor dents and repairs to major body work and insurance repairs due to an accident. Next time you have car repairs you need done, visit M&G Body Shop in Hamilton. Robinson Fence Company has been servicing the Hamilton area for over 24 years. They're located at 1635 Howell Avenue in Hamilton and offer residential, commercial, and industrial fencing. For more information, please call Robinson Fence Company at 513-867-0080.
In its 70th year of operation, All Wealth Federal Credit Union is proud to partner with Hamilton's hometown baseball team. All Wealth is Hamilton's only homegrown credit union, ready to assist with all of your financial needs. Their friendly staff are here to help the residents of Hamilton and Butler County live the American dream. Visit allwealth.org today and see how you can hit a financial home run with All Wealth.
The Hamilton Joes play ball on the banks of the Miami River, but the Great Miami Crew Rowing Squad is happy to sponsor the Hamilton Joes during the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League baseball season.
Bridgewater Falls is proud to...
So Travis Janes will lead things off for the Clippers here in the top of the 6th inning. Joes go down quietly in the bottom of the 5th inning. Look to maintain their 4-run lead. They lead 8-4 as we begin play here in the 6th inning. Murphy's still out on the mound for the Joes. In his 6th inning of work, he'll get it started with a strike with a fastball in the outside corner.
Yeah, and it looks like they have, looks like probably John Cheatwood, if I had to if I had to guess, out there warming up again. He warmed up when Murphy got into a little trouble. I think it was back all the way back in the 3rd or 4th inning. They ended up not even needing him, and definitely an arm that's fresh and ready to go. If it's even needed here.
Yep, Murphy ahead 0-2. That pitch misses just off the outside corner. A good setup pitch from Murphy, something that he was unable to do with the bases loaded and nobody out last inning, which allowed a run to score on a sacrifice fly. This one, 1-2 pitch tapped towards the shortstop McConnell. He's up quickly with it. And the throw is just in time to retire the speedy center fielder Travis Janes for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, ran out of his shin guard there. It's just sitting in the middle of the field. You don't see that happen too often. I'm sure it's not because of his elite speed. It just need to strap that on a little bit better.
Didn't do the second strap. Didn't have time for both straps. But nevertheless, that brings up the catcher Nathan Stevens now. He'll bat with 1 out here in the 6th. Batting in the 9-hole tonight for the Clippers. This one's lifted towards center field, but not going to get there as McConnell cuts it off on a hop. The throw to first pulls Griffin Dorshing off the bag, but able to slap a tag down in time on the catcher Nathan Stevens. So a good job there from Dorshing, picking up his shortstop on the tough play for McConnell.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Griffin. He didn't have too much time. He just had to really catch it and slap it down pretty quickly. And I mean, he was able to. Great play.
So 2 6-3 groundouts to start the inning. A good start for Murphy as that brings up the top of the order and Jack Butler, the left fielder, who will watch the first pitch down low for ball 1. Butler 1 for 2 on the night with a walk in the first inning as well. This one's tapped out to second. So Chandler Miller up with it and fires on to Griffin Dorshing. So a great 6th inning for Chris Murphy and the Hamilton Joes. They put up a quick 0, and they'll look to build on their 8-4 lead. And when they hit the bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning, we'll be right back.
Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all of the flavors Bridgewater Falls has to offer. Bridgewater Falls is located just off of Ohio 129 at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township at Bridgewater Falls. Though founded in 2015, Aspen Roofing and Siding has firmly planted its name within the tri-state community. A step above the rest is not just a slogan, but a way of life. They exist to protect and enhance your home, which is your most valuable investment. By giving back to the community, they invest directly into relationships with their existing and future customers. For more information, visit them online at aspencincy.com. The Great Miami Valley YMCA is a 127-year-old organization serving nearly 50,000 people throughout 8 locations located in and around Hamilton, Fairfield, and Middletown. Their mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. For more information, please visit gmvymca.org.
Back here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Foundation Field in Hamilton, Ohio. Joes leading this one 8-4. After a quick top of the 6th inning for Chris Murphy. Good job, a 7-pitch 1-2-3 inning to keep his night alive thus far. McConnell's going to tap to bunt, square to bunt I should say, and tap this one foul into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, trying to catch the Clippers defense sleeping as what was once an 8-2 ball game is back in reach for the Clippers, 8-4 right now, as McConnell's just trying to be a good leadoff batter.
McConnell 0 for 2 on the night. Should be 1 for 2. 1 for 3. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Our books are all over the place.
1 for 3 with a double back in the first inning.
Yeah.
Now with a 1-1 count here in the 6th inning.
There's been a couple bad base running mistakes by the Joes today.
This one swung on and lifted out to left field, but it's going to be an easy routine fly ball out there for the left fielder Butler. And that'll be the first out of the inning here in the 6th.
Yeah, you don't see McConnell get under too many that often. He's got a pretty direct swing where he's just trying to hit liners out there, and it works for him. And he got under that one a little bit. Looked good, but just under it too much.
Now, if this guy gets underneath the ball, then something good might happen.
You're looking for this guy
Something
to get
good
underneath the ball,
will
that's for sure.
happen.
Griffin Dorshing now stepping up to the plate. One of the 4 Joes heading to the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League All-Star Game next Tuesday in Mason, Ohio. Here about 15 minutes away from Hamilton. This one's lined down the line, fouled, even up the count at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty good chance we'll see Cheatwood coming out for the 6th inning here. As you can see, Chris Murphy, 7th inning, yeah, as we're in the bottom of the 6th. But as Chris Murphy's out there in the bullpen talking to the catcher and Cheatwood.
So the 1-1 fouled off by Griffin Dorshing. He's behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Irish Hills Leprechauns strike for a run in the top of the 6th inning. They still trail the Galleon Graders 6-2. As this one's threw his hands at it, did Griffin Dorshing, but he'll lift it out far enough into center field for a base hit. So his 3rd hit of the night. He's 3 for 4 on the evening.
You can look at all the home runs he's hit all year, but nothing more exemplifies the strength that Dorshing has than that ball right there. I mean, anyone else does that, they're just flaring it over the pitcher's head or hitting a one-hopper to the shortstop or something bad's not going to happen. Dorshing does it, single.
Hey, just flicked his bat out there.
Single with the same exit velocity that Trey Compton has on his singles.
So Chris Hamilton now comes to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. This one lifted out to right field. The right fielder done giving chase. He will be under it in time, as this one a few steps from the warning track, but not far enough to get down for a hit, so that'll be the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here and Cheatwood warming up in the pen, I got to bring it up. You got to be ready to watch him run out of that bullpen. We saw him in Licking County, busted out of there, and he seemed pretty excited about it coming out of the pen, so it'll be fun to see that again.
See if we can catch a little bit of that for you guys on the camera here, as this one's fouled off down the first base line by Chandler Miller here with 2 outs in the 6th.
And the guy warming up in the bullpen for the Clippers out there making a pretty good catch on the foul ball. It came right to him.
No balls and a strike now on the Joes' second baseman. Breaking ball missing. Oh, no, it's going to be called a strike.
Oh, wow.
Delayed strike call again from home plate umpire Ryan Madsen, but a strike call nonetheless brings the count to no balls and 2 strikes.
He definitely keeps you on your toes back there, the umpire, with his strike calls.
This one tapped foul by Miller. Yeah, that was something as a pitcher I didn't like to see all that much, because you're kind of waiting around to see what the pitch is going to be called if they don't have a very audible strike call. So
it's worse when you're a catcher because you can't see anything.
It's true, yeah.
You're just waiting for a sound, and you're like holding it, you're like, all right, there it is.
So no balls and 2 strikes to Miller. Swung on and tapped towards short. No play at second as Dorshing was moving on the pitch, but he will be retired. Will Miller at first base, so that's going to do it for the Joes here in the 6th inning. We're going to see, looks like Cheatwood's going to be coming in from the bullpen for the Joes. Making his way out from the bullpen. Looks like it'll be a slower trot tonight, so we won't be able to show that one to you, but we will take a short break here. We'll head into the 7th inning as better late than never. Here he comes sprinting to the mound, so we'll take a short break and we'll be right back on the Hamilton Joes Network.
M&G Body Shop is a woman-owned, family-operated collision repair center with an honest and dependable staff that has over 45 years of experience, bringing cars back to life or pre-accident condition. They've been in business in Hamilton for over 18 years and focus on mostly body repairs, from minor dents and repairs to major body work and insurance repairs due to an accident. Next time you have car repairs you need done, visit M&G Body Shop in Hamilton.
M&G Body Shop is your one-stop shop for car repair. Woman-owned and family-operated collision repair center. They can be reached at 513-851-9056 or can be found online at mgbody.com. A proud sponsor of the Hamilton Joes. Richard's Pizza is one of Hamilton, Ohio's most favorite spots, bringing you Richard's famous steak sandwiches since 1955. And a proud supporter of your hometown Hamilton Joes. Whether it's pizzas, salads, pastas, or a little bit of fudge for dessert, Richard's Pizza has it all for you and your family.
The Hamilton Joes are proud to partner with Planet Fitness, home of the Judgment Free Zone. You can experience the Judgment Free Zone by joining for only $10 a month. You can join in any of the 13 Cincinnati area Planet Fitness locations or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the world judges, we don't.
Proud Hamilton Joes sponsor Miller Coors wants to remind you, whether you're watching the Joes at Foundation Field or catching the game on YouTube, to never compromise on taste. Reach for a Miller Lite, the light beer that's always brewed for more taste with only 96 calories and brewed right here in Ohio. Miller Lite, hold true.
At 4-Star Mechanical, they are dedicated to you and all of your different HVAC needs that you have as an owner or building engineer. They have been serving the commercial and industrial construction community for over 20 years and continue to strive for past, present, and future complete customer satisfaction. For more information, visit them on the web at 4starmechanical.com.
And we are back here at Foundation Field here on the east side of Hamilton, Ohio. It's Friday, July 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Ooh, spooky. As the Joes are up 8-4 here at Foundation Field. And now we're going to have leading off for the Clippers as John Cheatwood's in his second relief appearance on the season. Is going to be Nolan Bryant. Nolan Bryant scored twice today for the Clips. As we're in the top of the 7th inning. As Cheatwood's going to take the rub. Always got to remember the Isn't that right, Schraffenberg?
That's right. Don't forget the
As the first pitch is going to be fouled straight back.
Yeah, it'd be great to see Cheatwood duplicate his first bullpen appearance. 4 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit. Pretty clean. Picked up the win out in Licking County. He was all around just a great arm out of the pen so far.
So here comes the 0-1. Is this going to be flared into center field? Trey Compton or Chris Hamilton will take a step, 2 steps back, and catch that one for the first out of the inning. Be an F8 as now Jimmy Roche. I got it right. Jimmy Rowe.
Bang.
Like a row. Shh. As he's coming up to the plate. It's been on a few times today. As Cheatwood's going to try and put him down. He's actually not been out today. As the first pitch misses on the outside part of the plate. 1-0 the count. Cheatwood's got a lot of velo on that fastball.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Roche is 0 for 3, but has gotten on base every single time.
Couple
fielder's choice and an error.
As the 1-0 is going to miss as well. 2-0 our count. A good crowd here at Foundation.
Well, they gave him a hit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wrote it down too quickly, and they awarded Roche a hit on that one.
Yeah, someone gave him a hit. Whatever you say, Ryan. I'm arguing with our stat keeper as the 2-0 misses on the outside part of the plate. 3-0. Ryan Finnerty, the scariest guy on this staff, on the management staff. As we got a 3-0 count with 1 out. Roche facing off against Cheatwood. Cheatwood's going to miss, and that'll be a 4-pitch walk. One of these days I'll take a game seriously, guys. Until then.
Playoffs, probably.
This is me. This is what you got. Maybe the All-Star game. Actually might be a little more laid back than normal.
All-Star game's fun. Our All-Star game's supposed to be a spectacle, big show.
I can give them a show.
It's when you go all out.
As now coming to the play, AJ with just the as Ryan Blake Jones comes up to the plate with 1 out, runner on, as that pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count.
I was saying strike 2, but I thought he wasn't even going to call it a strike, but just that late call got in there.
It's frustrating. Very frustrating. As here comes the 0-1 pitch from Cheatwood as he gets the sign from Holman. Holman setting up on the outside part of the plate. Here it comes. This pitch is going to be flown into left field as Jared Kaufman is going back, and that's actually going to hit off the foul pole, and that will be, they're going to say it hit off the wall.
I don't know if the umpires realized that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that hit off the foul pole.
Wow.
What? How did he miss that?
They're calling. Yeah, they called it a fair ball, but he did not signal home run. I'm not sure what he was looking at because that ball hit about 3/4 of the way off the foul pole.
And no one's arguing.
Nobody on the Clippers seems to be making a fuss about it. But
so maybe we're seeing something wrong. That's the only thing that makes sense.
They were just robbed of the second run. I don't know what they were looking at, but
all right,
we'll take it.
The ball looked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it looked like it hit high off the foul pole. I know you guys can't see the corners on your monitor, but I mean that ball pretty clearly hit the foul pole. I mean it didn't hit off the wall or something because it came back like 70 feet, 80 feet. It hit off hard.
You have three of the opposing team's broadcasts sitting up here, and we're all just speechless about that last hit.
So 1-0 here to Blake Dunn. As this ball is going to be lined into left field. Hopefully the Joes can get something going as Cheatwood's already given up 2 runs here on that single. As the score is now 8-6.
In the words of former NBA great and champion Rasheed Wallace, the ball don't lie. And Blake Dunn able to single in Ryan Blake Jones anyway.
So you're going to sneak by Rasheed Wallace as great?
I said great. I had the air quotes going. He won a championship with those.
Air quotes don't translate well over the radio.
Yeah, great. You can hear it in the voice.
Great. I tried to do the air quotes on our TV, on our little camera.
That's why I threw in their champion too, just so.
As with 1 out and a runner on first base, Micah Allen's going to come up to the plate as that pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count. As no one is up and moving in the Joey's bullpen just yet. As the score is 8-6 here in the top of the 7th inning. As Cheatwood's going to come set. And here comes the 0-1 delivery from the right-hander. As that ball's going to miss downstairs. 2-1 our count. Or is it 1-1? 1-1. 11. So 1-1, 1 out. And now it looks like a left-hander. Connor Bell's going to head down to the bullpen, march his way. As here comes the 1-1 from Cheatwood. That pitch is going to miss well outside. 2-1 the count. And how many times have we seen Cheatwood throw that exact same pitch? A hard fastball, reach back and cock back and put a little something extra on it. It misses up and away. I feel like it happens all the time.
Yeah, it seems to be the go-to spot that he misses. Just not able to get control on that fastball. We saw him with the quick first batter, but since then just railing after the walk and the double off the foul pole, and then another RBI single. So this is a huge out here.
So this ball is going to be popped up to Griffin Dorshing out there in the shallow infield, and that will be the second out of the inning. So there'll be a runner on first base, and an 8-6 score. Here, as now coming up to the plate, is Mason Stites. Stites, 2 for 3 on the day. As with 2 outs, runner on first base, Cheatwood trying to get out of this inning. So we'll see what he does here as he does his little stutter step out there on the mound. Comes set. Kicks and deals. Runner will be going. Con Holman coming up with the throw, and it's a beautiful one as they're going to say safe.
Dropped it. I think Chandler Miller got knocked clean on the head first slide, maybe by the head or the shoulder, but it looks like something got Blake Dunn.
Yeah, it looks like there might be some kind of concussion-esque stuff. That might actually have hit his helmet square on, as it was a good throw, beautiful throw by Holman, and that's frustrating. But there's going to be a runner on second base as health comes before anything else. We got a 1-0 count as that was a called ball as they put on the Tom Petty to check the base runner. We're actually going to take a short break here as we got an 8-6 score. Runner on second base, 1-0 the count. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. John Cheatwood trying to get out of this inning. I'm Reid Maus along here with Zach Verdea and AJ Schraffenberger. Stay tuned as you're listening to your Hamilton Joe's Network.
Founded in 2015, Aspen Roofing and Siding has firmly planted its name within the tri-state community. A step above the rest is not just a slogan, but a way of life.
They exist to protect and enhance your home, which is your most valuable investment. By giving back to the community, they invest directly into relationships with their existing and future customers. For more information, visit them online at aspencincy.com.
The Fitton Center for Creative Arts kicks off its 25th anniversary celebrations with its annual season launch party on Friday, August 17th from 5 to 11 p.m. The season launch is a free community event with all parts of the Fitton Center open to the public, including galleries, classrooms, studios, as well as performance and event spaces. Enjoy light appetizers and a cash bar, while the 10-piece River City Party Band will perform on the Riverview Terrace. For more information, visit fittoncenter.org or like the Fitton Center on Facebook.
Nothing pairs better with summer or exciting Joe's action than an ice-cold Coca-Cola. The Joes are proud to serve Coca-Cola at Foundation Field and want to remind you to share a Coke and a smile with your favorite Joes fan this season. Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling.
And we are back here at Foundation Field. I'm Reid Maus along here with Zach Verdea and AJ Schraffenberger as Cheatwood's going to come. So you can actually see Zach Verdea on the bottom of your screen there for a split second as he went to go do Zach Verdea things as the 1-0 is going to miss downstairs. 2-0 the count. Runner on second base. Tying run at the plate and Mason Stites. 8-6 our score. Clippers have 9 hits-ish. And the Joes have 10. As they will call time right before the pitch, as that would have been the first strike of the bat. We'll see what Cheatwood does to come back for that. So Blake Dunn out there at second base will be okay. I think he just may have needed a second to get the birds circling around his head, cartoon birds. Shoo him away as the 2-0 is going to be fouled. But it looks like it's going to go out of play as Griffin Dorsey's going to give chase. And it will go out. 2-1 our count here with 2 outs. So we'll see what Cheatwood can do against Mason Stites, the shortstop. Struck out in his first at-bat, and since then, a couple of base knocks. So 2-1 our count to the right-handed hitting shortstop. Cheatwood doing his little jig out there before he comes set. He'll kick in deal, and this ball will be grounded over to Addison Coffey. Espresso will throw it over to Dorsing, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So we're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning. They're able to get 2 runs on a couple of hits, and one should have been probably a home run, but regardless, we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Joes still have an 8-6 lead. Stay tuned as you're listening to your Hamilton Joes Network.
Computer Services approaches your IT support differently by seeking to prevent problems with your IT environment, not profiting off of solving them. If you want to feel like you have your own IT department without the outrageous cost, visit 513fixmypc.com. Superior Computer Services, defining excellence in computer and network solutions. The Great Miami Valley YMCA is a 127-year-old organization serving nearly 50,000 people throughout 8 locations located in and around Hamilton, Fairfield, and Middletown. Their mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. For more information, please visit gmvymca.org.
In its 70th year of operation, All Wealth Federal Credit Union is proud to partner with Hamilton's hometown baseball team. All Wealth is Hamilton's only homegrown credit union, ready to assist with all of your financial needs. Their friendly staff are here to help the residents of Hamilton and Butler County live the American dream. Visit allwealth.org today and see how you can hit a financial home run with All Wealth.
At TriHealth Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they know that in Cincinnati, sports isn't just a way of life, it is life. That's why the Hamilton Joes trust TriHealth to train and care for their players. TriHealth aims to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment. They provide care Cincinnatians need to keep doing what they love. So get out there and keep cheering, keep playing, keep following your passion with TriHealth Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
This is Jared Kaufman, infielder for the Hamilton Joes. Catch all the action right here on the Joes Radio Network.
And we are back here, Hamilton Joe's fan, as Jared Kaufman will lead us into the bottom of the seventh inning, both on the radio and here in person, as the first pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count to Kaufman. He's 0 for 2 on the he's 1 for 2 on the day. As this ball is going to be flown out to center field, that will be an easy first out for the Clips. As the F8 will bring up Espresso. He is 1 for 3 on the day. He struck out his last at bat. Had a double earlier, 2-run double, 2 RBIs, 2 ribbies, 2 steaks, 2. You got any more for me? Got any other terms for RBIs?
I didn't really hear all of them.
No,
honestly, I heard the T-bones,
ribbies,
ribby
steaks. As the first pitch is going to be swung on and miss by Barista. The Barista. 0-1 the count here to Coffee. The Arizona State ball players. That pitch misses inside. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Gilhouse. That ball will be fouled straight back. Gilhouse, I like his windup. It's straight to the point. He just turns, picks it up, and goes.
Yeah, he's definitely found a stride here. He's gone the last two innings and now into this one with 1 out. Clean, not allowing any base runners. So definitely a change of pace. Well, he allowed, the single to Griffin back in the 6th, but nothing after that. And definitely a change of pace after the starter, Kiefer, wasn't able to go too much. Joe's touched him up pretty nicely.
So on the 1-2, he fouls it down the left field line, or just right down the third base line. Didn't go too far. But here we're going to do it again. Here it comes. As that pitch is actually going to hit Coffee in his back, as he's going to slam his bat down. As there will be a runner on first base and 1 out. As that one had to hurt.
And take a stroll down to first base.
These guys don't throw the ball soft. That does not feel good, getting hit between the numbers by one of those fastballs.
No, I mean, that's for sure. And honestly, one of the worst places to get hit is in the small of your back.
Just can't rub it.
Yeah, you can't. Just physical limitations.
Yeah, exactly.
As now Colin Holman will come up to the plate. As that will be a slow breaking pitch in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count.
It's in contrast to the anger that we saw there. People that got hit with one of my fastballs usually had smiles on their faces, and
it actually felt better.
Yeah,
like exactly. It actually healed them. As Colin Holman actually rips one down the left field line. As Coffey's going to try and rush his way over to third base. He's going to have to slide in, as that will be a double for Colin Holman.
Yeah, Colin Holman just been hitting lately. He's 2 for 3 on the day now. Also has a walk. He's been doing good the last couple of weeks and just climbing up. Seen him play back-to-back days here. We've seen him in the DH recently. He's just really enjoying this hot streak now.
So 0-0 the count. Second and third, 1 out. Tyler Thaman trying to get those runs back that the Joeys gave up. Cheatwood gave up in the top of the 7th, as the first pitch is going to miss and the turf. Be a pellet burner. 1-0 the count. Thaman trying to get a few more here for the team that takes the name of the youngest player ever played in the MLB. As this ball is going to be lofted in to left field. That will get 1 run in, as the single will put the runners on the corners with 1 out and get 1 run in.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that went any more pitches, that this is a great spot here for Thaman. Even though he's the 9-hole, not hitting too well, he's been better lately, getting hits. And, I mean, got 2 guys on, second and third, 1 out, no force out. You can just go up there with a lead and just get some more. And now the 9-6 game.
So Trey Compton's going to try and get a couple more runs here, try and keep it going for the Joes, as Gilhouse is going to try and pick off Thaman. Nothing has it. So we'll do the 0-0 right here, right now. Grissom giving signs to his team. As here comes the first pitch to Compton. As he's going to take that one on the outside part of the plate. The Clips do have a few guys down in the bullpen down the right field line. The Joes do not. Here comes the 1-0 count to the leadoff hitter, Trey Compton. That pitch misses downstairs, 2-0 the count. 2-0, runners on the corners, 1 out. Joes winning 9-6 here on Friday the 13th. And Hamilton. Here comes the 2-0. Pitch misses on the outside part. Oh, it's actually going to be called a strike. Ooh. What about that? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the pitch outside. I went to go mark my scorebook.
Yeah,
and
it was outside.
I was notified by you that it was a strike.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give that one a bad call.
Given that outside corner.
2-1 is going to miss down in the turf. So we'll do it here from the 3-1.
Yeah, for the most part, we've seen Madsen behind the dish. He's been good all day. Just a little late on some of the strike calls.
Here comes the 3-1 from Gilhouse as he's going to try over for Thaman once more. One more try.
Yeah, Ryan brought this up over in Licking County. Whenever Thaman got on base one time, we see a lot of pickoff attempts towards him. He doesn't have very many stolen bases in the year, but whenever he gets on, I don't know what it is about him, but people seem to want to try to keep him close a lot.
Yeah, you're right. I have noticed that.
Always throwing over there, and he might have a stolen base on the year.
As the 3-1 is actually going to be fouled over the grandstand down the right side, so we'll do it here at 3-2, and Thaman will be moving, but that was mainly because of the full count, so Gilhouse didn't like that call as it looked very similar to the 2-0 count, 2-0 pitch.
Yeah, I thought he might have rung him up there with the full count, expanded a little more, but Compton, good eye there to lay off it, and he got the call this time. He knew what he was doing.
So bases juiced. McConnell up. 6-9 our score. As this ball is going to be hitting the left field on the ground. We'll see if they send Thaman. And they will not. So just another run for the Joeys. As the single from McConnell will keep the bases juiced. And perhaps the right guy to have the bases loaded up with.
Yeah, great decision there from manager Adam Grissom, holding up Tyler Thaman at third.
Yeah, he was done.
With Griffin Dorshan coming up, leaving the bases loaded with just 1 out is obviously the right move, and we'll see if the Joes can go ahead and capitalize.
So the Joes actually get the 2 runs they gave up in the top half of the 7th, and they're threatening for more as Dorshan gets a lot of this one, but just out in front of it will go foul.
Yeah, when I saw that pitch coming in, I got a little excited there. I thought he was definitely about to launch that one, and I still got some good wood on it, just early on it.
So 0-1 here to Dorshing. Bases juiced. Here it comes. This ball is going to be flipped out into center field. That will get the run, and more than likely as Thaman's going to tag up, they're going to go for the runner at third, so they'll relinquish the run. And the score's down 6-11 on the sac fly.
I mean, that wasn't a monster fly ball by any means, but that was still a pretty low pitch that Griffin just went down, flicked out again, and it just carried a little bit. Yeah, he golfed it out there, and the Joes get another one.
And there'll be runners on first and second with Chris Hamilton up, who singled singled 2 at-bats ago. He flew out to right field just last inning. So we'll see if they can get a few more here in the 7th. This one's going to be flown out to the shallow infield, and that will be the last out of the inning. So we're going to head to the top of the 8th as Zach Verdea will be on the call. Joes get 3 runs, and they are up now 11-6. You're listening to your Hamilton Joes Network.
Proud Hamilton Joes sponsor Miller Coors wants to remind you, whether you're watching the Joes at Foundation Field or catching the game on YouTube, to never compromise on taste. Reach for a Miller Lite, the light beer that's always brewed for more taste with only 96 calories and brewed right here in Ohio. Miller Lite, hold true.
Bridgewater Falls is proud to continue its sponsorship of the Hamilton Joes. Bridgewater Falls offers guests a unique shopping experience with more than 30 shopping destinations, including Target, JCPenney, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more. Bridgewater Falls also has a wide variety of delicious dining destinations. From burgers to pizza to sushi, experience all of the flavors Bridgewater Falls has to offer. Bridgewater Falls is located just off of Ohio 129 at the corner of Princeton Road and Bypass 4. Come experience great shopping, dining, and services in the heart of Fairfield Township at Bridgewater Falls.
The Fitton Center for Creative Arts kicks off its 25th anniversary celebrations with its annual season launch party on Friday, August 17th from 5 to 11 p.m. The season launch is a free community event with all parts of the Fitton Center open to the public, including galleries, classrooms, studios, as well as performance and event spaces. Enjoy light appetizers and a cash bar, while the 10-piece River City Party Band will perform on the Riverview Terrace. For more information, visit fittoncenter.org or like the Fitton Center on Facebook.
We are here back at Foundation Field. Joe's got 3 back there after giving up 2 in the top half of the inning. Lead this one 11-6 as Connor Bell coming into pitch. I've seen Connor Bell late in games a lot recently. He's pitched, I think this might be his 11th or 12th appearance now. He's got an ERA around 1.2s. He's just getting improving every game and game, and he's just getting more trust from Adam Grissom and the Joe's coaching staff late in games, as Cheatwood was able to just go the 1 inning, gave up 2. And the lefty Bell will now be in as Homan throws down to second base, and we'll get this one going as Travis Janes, the center fielder, will lead this one off for the Clippers. See the 8, 9, and 1 coming up, so Janes is 1 for 3 on the day. He went 1 for 3 last night as well against the Joes, and Connor Bell looked to start off right as Janes, the righty, in to face the lefty, working out of the stretch. The first pitch is not there, so it's a ball. I thought I was going to get a late call there by Madsen, but 1-0 is the count.
Yeah, you never know with him, do you?
Yeah, you really gotta make sure, as that one's in there for a strike. 1-1 here. Top of the 8th inning. Joe's up 5 runs, 11-6. Have 13 hits, out hitting the Clippers 13-9. No errors for the Joes, according to that, as that one is ripped down the right field line and just foul.
According to the scoreboard, no errors for the Joes.
According to the scoreboard, no errors for the Joes. 1 error for the Clippers.
You know, I've been pretty good recently and not getting too heated about them. But
yeah, we haven't had the classic talks too often.
But there's only so much ground you can tread before it becomes wearing on you.
As the 1-2 is swung on and missed by Travis Janes, and Connor Bell will come in and get a strikeout instantly for the first out of the 8th inning. It'll bring up Nathan Stevens, the catcher. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Walked back in the 3rd inning, came around to score, but other than that, has done nothing here. It's the first game of this 2-game set for Stevens. We saw Blake Jones behind the dish last night, and he'll try to lay one down here, but that'll be well foul towards the third base line. And Stevens will have to come all the way back. So the catcher trying to lay down a bunt here in the 9-hole, get things going for the top of the lineup, won't be able to, and it just keeps rolling there, and not that close, as we'll be back here, and Connor Bell is on the rubber, waiting for Stevens to get back in there on the 0-1. Bell getting his sign from Colin Homan here. He's set, and the 0-1 is popped straight up in the air. We'll see if that stays in the ballpark as Griffin Dorsching's over on the side. He has to come back a little bit, and he makes the play.
That was a fantastic ball or play, as the ball actually came back into play. It looked like it was headed for just barely out of play, and Dorsching got to the fence. Colin Holman was helping him out. letting it know that the ball was staying in play, and Dorsey makes a fantastic play right there, as those are never tough, or never easy.
Yeah, they're always tough as
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, got Dorsey to catch that running a little bit as the first pitch into the Butler is a strike called on the outside corner for this lefty-lefty matchup here with Connor Bell out there. Look to take advantage with 2 outs. Get out of this one quick as that one swung on and missed on the breaking ball, and Butler is down quickly 0-2. Connor Bell gets his sign. He comes set. The 0-2 again is missed outside. So a 1-2 here as the leadoff man for the Clippers tonight. He had a pinch hit at bat, went 0 for 1 yesterday. 1 for 4 here as he swung on and missed, and now he's 1 for 5 as Connor Bell comes in, gets 2 strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down. Joe's lead 11-6 going to the bottom of the 8th inning here at Foundation Field.
At Tri-Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they know that in Cincinnati, sports isn't just a way of life, it is life. That's why the Hamilton Joes trust Tri-Health to train and care for their players. Tri-Health aims to ensure you don't miss out on a single moment. They provide care Cincinnatians need to keep doing what they love. So get out there and keep cheering, keep playing, keep following your passion with Tri-Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. M&G Body Shop is a woman-owned, family-operated collision repair center with an honest and dependable staff that has over 45 years of experience, bringing cars back to life or pre-accident condition. They've been in business in Hamilton for over 18 years and focus on mostly body repairs, from minor dents and repairs to major body work and insurance repairs due to an accident. Next time you have car repairs you need done, visit M&G Body Shop in Hamilton. The Great Miami Valley YMCA is a 127-year-old organization serving nearly 50,000 people throughout 8 locations located in and around Hamilton, Fairfield, and Middletown. Their mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. For more information, please visit gmvymca.org. The Hamilton Joes are proud to partner with Planet Fitness, home of the Judgment Free Zone. You can experience the Judgment Free Zone by joining for only $10 a month. You can join in any of the 13 Cincinnati area Planet Fitness locations or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the world judges.
And welcome back to Foundation Field as the Joes lead this one 11-6. Going to the bottom of the 8th inning, the new pitcher for the Clippers will be Dylan Schroeder. He'll be a freshman at Eastern Michigan University. He'll face his future teammate Jared Kaufman second this inning. But first we'll see Chandler Miller whenever Schroeder is done with his pitches. He's a, like I said, freshman, 6 foot, 195 at Temperance, Michigan. We'll see what he has here.
Temperance, Michigan, right across the Ohio-Michigan border near Toledo, my old college stomping grounds. So very familiar with the area, a very rural area.
Lourdes is in Temperance?
No, it's Temperance is right across the Michigan-Ohio border.
Oh, okay.
Lourdes is in Sylvania, which is right on the Ohio side of that border.
That's the rich part of Toledo, isn't
it?
It is,
Luka Doncic is from, Sylvania, Ohio.
Yep.
Not the foreign country. As we'll have a mound visit before we see a pitch here for Schroeder, as Chandler Miller was in the box.
Slovenia, not
Sylvania.
Sylvania, not
Slovenia. See, you gotta let me know those kind of things, because I don't know.
You out of towner, go home.
So, not the country. It's not in Ohio.
No,
it's in
Ohio.
Europe, I believe.
Yeah, Slovenia.
As we'll see a pitch here from Schroeder finally, as Chandler Miller is waiting, and that one is outside for a ball.
Formerly known as Czechol, right?
Slovenia.
Slovenia.
You guys are struggling tonight with pronunciations.
Oh, wow.
It happens to the best of us.
As the 1-0 is in there for a strike.
Do I ever not struggle with pronunciations, honestly, guys?
I have my own problems also.
I think I have some strengths, but pronunciation is definitely not one of them.
As Chandler Miller swings through the 1-1, and he'll be down 1-2 here to Schroeder, who's Just looking to come in and have some mop-up duty here and just get out of it. Keep them close as that one misses way outside for a ball, and it'll be pushed to 2-2. As Miller is enjoying a good day here, has 1 for 2 with a sac fly and a walk. So he swings through that one, and he'll be sat down on strikes for the first out of the inning for Schroeder. We'll see Eastern Michigan versus Eastern Michigan here as Jared Kaufman stepping up to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day, also has a walk and came around to score. Handful of Joes have some runs on this game as they got 11 of them here. 11-6, still to score at Foundation Field. Bottom 8, 1 out. Jared Kaufman, the left fielder, ready for the pitch, and that one is in there for a ball inside on the breaking ball. As Schroeder's 1-0 is in there for a strike. Jumped the gun on that one before he gave me the sign, but that one was right
easy.
down the
that
middle.
Was easy. That was evident.
For a strike, and 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here.
As the cowboy Jeff Brantley would say, right down Broadway.
As that
Brantley's
one,
the man.
That's chopped over to Bryant at second base. Bryant to the first baseman is there for the second out of the inning.
That's something that old out-of-townie here, Zach Verdea, knows nothing about old the cowboy Brantley.
Yeah, I do not.
I wasn't a big Tom Brenneman fan at first.
I don't like Thom.
But
I don't like Thom.
I'm coming around to Thom. I'm a Thom guy now.
I like Marty and Jeff. When Marty and Jeff, I think we can all agree that Jim Day is
Jim Day is the man.
You like Jim Day?
Yep.
I think he does a good job calling the game. I like Marty and Jeff Brantley's laid-back approach.
Addison Coffey tries to push a bunt here. Schroeder can't get the glove on as he tries to do a glove flip there. Addison Coffey on there with a great bunt single. Just kept rolling on this turf. Think it was a single.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good push bunt up the first base line, and interesting time to do it with a 5-run lead here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, but a good execution of a bunt there, and Coffey finds his way on first base with 2 outs.
Yeah, help out that batting average a little bit. He's 2 for 4 on the day. Has that hit by pitch just last inning, but that was just a perfect bunt. Just shows you what the turf can do here and help you out. He just kept rolling, and Schroeder tried to make a top 10 play there, but couldn't. As that one hits Colin Homan there, and he'll be on board first base. Little 2-out rally going here with the Joes winning a 5-run lead, just tacking on as many runs as they can, hopefully. As Coffey's on second, and Colin Homan's on first base with Tyler Thaman, who had an RBI single just last inning, coming to the plate. Thaman 1 for 2, has 2 walks. Been on base 3 times today as he takes that one low for a ball. As Schroeder started this inning with a strikeout, then a ground out, and since then a bunt single followed by a hit by pitch and a wild pitch there, maybe losing some composure here, and he's down 2-0 to the 9-hole Tyler Thaman. We'll see Schroeder mosey back to the mound after having to come cover the plate, precautionary reasons, but now Coffey will be on third with Homan at second base. 2 down here and a 2-0 count. Schroeder's looking for his sign. Gets it from Stevens. Comes set, the 2-0. Will be upstairs for a ball. Tyler Thaman doing a good job of laying off that one.
Where'd that pitch miss?
As it's now 3-0. Schroeder set. He'll get the inside pitch there for a strike. Tyler Thaman still has a good hitter's count here, 3-1. And the 3-1 is chopped over to third base. Thrown over the diamond for the third out of the inning on the 5-3. So the Joes get none in that inning after the hit in the hit by pitch. Lead 11-6. AJ Schraffenberger will close this one out. Top 9 after this break.
Hamilton Eye Care Center has been in business on the west side of Hamilton for over 30 years. They see patients of all ages, from infants to seniors, and offer treatments and solutions for any kind of vision conditions. Visit Hamilton Eye Care Center across from Hamilton High School or call 513-894-1800 to schedule an appointment. Hamilton Eye Care. Come see the difference. Fort Hamilton Hospital is a full-service community hospital who continues to lead the way to better health in the Butler County area, serving patients from Fairfield, Oxford, Cincinnati, and Middletown. Fort Hamilton Hospital combines modern technology, highly skilled physicians with a friendly, caring staff. Their offerings include maternity, emergency, the most advanced wound healing in Butler County, and a range of outpatient services. For care you can count on, visit Fort Hamilton Hospital, located at 630 Eaton Avenue in Hamilton. Though founded in 2015, Aspen Roofing and Siding has firmly planted its name within the tri-state community. A step above the rest is not just a slogan, but a way of life. They exist to protect and enhance your home, which is your most valuable investment. By giving back to the community, they invest directly into relationships with their existing and future customers. For more information, visit them online at aspencincy.com. Pfefferly Tire and Auto Service has 3 convenient locations, servicing Hamilton, Fairfield, and all of Butler County. Pfefferly Tire and Auto Service is family-owned and operated, and have been in business since 1994. Whether it's a quick oil change you need, or full-service auto repair, Pfefferly Tire and Auto is the place to go. They have 2 locations in downtown Fairfield, and 1 on the west side of Hamilton. For more information,
and we're back here in the top of the 9th inning. Connor Bell's still out there for the Joes for his second inning of work. He'll face Nolan Bryant, the second baseman for the Clippers tonight. 1 ball and no strikes. Now to Bryant. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off towards the lights down the left field line. Near the Joes bullpen down there, evening up the count at a ball and a strike. Bryant 1 for 3 on the night. Has scored 2 runs, singled and scored in the 5th, and walked and scored back in the 3rd inning. Swings and misses at a breaking ball from Connor Bell there. So now he's ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes is Connor Bell. 2 strikeouts in his first inning of work in the 3 batters that he faced. See if he can keep that momentum going here into the 9th. Check swing. They're going to ask for an appeal down to first, but not all the way around, says the first base umpire, and that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Joe's looking to close this game out. Keep pace in the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League South Division, fighting for that 3rd place and final playoff spot. Full count pitch. Looked like it caught enough of the plate. Connor Bell certainly thought that it did, but the home plate umpire says no, and that will be a leadoff walk to start the 9th inning.
Yeah, some groans from the home crowd here at Foundation Field. Thought that one hit there, and then the top of the 9th, anytime with full count, you're definitely going to want to get that going, get the first out, but leadoff man on.
So that brings up James Roche now. 3rd baseman for the Clippers. He'll foul the first pitch over his own dugout there. Roche 1 for 3 on the night. Also has scored 2 runs, singled and scored in the 5th, and walked and scored in his last at-bat in the 7th. Fastball missing up and away, evens up the count at a ball and a strike. So Nolan Bryant over at first. Going to throw a pickoff throw over there, and it's going to get by Griffin Dorshing down the right field line. Bryant rolling towards round second. He's going to make his way towards 3rd base. The throw is not going to be in time on a 1-hop over there to the 3rd baseman, Addison Coffey, and really not any explanation from me as to why they're making an attempt over there at first with a 5-run lead here in the top of the 9th inning. It just doesn't seem to make any sense why you would think a throw over to first would be necessary.
Yeah, you gotta you tell yourself 5-run lead. You got your best relief guy on the hill. Just focus at the plate. I mean, they're 5 runs down. The tying runs in well in the dugout. So what's it? I mean, just go after the guy.
So a two-base throwing error from pitcher Connor Bell.
White Sox.
Still nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. Runner on third and Nolan Bryant. Joe's hanging on to the 5-run lead that they have. Breaking ball missing outside, evening up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch, swung on and tapped towards short. This is going to score a run. McConnell up with it.
Wow.
Quick throw to first base and a
Great
long
play.
hop to Griffin Dorshing. Great
Wow.
play there from Justin McConnell to get the throw ranging to his right and making the strong throw over to first base to just retire Roush in time.
That was absolutely incredible, guys. Like, in the hole, he throwing across his body and still getting out the runner. That was incredible. And we've seen McConnell do fantastic feats out there with the glove all season long, but I think that tops it.
He definitely makes the very difficult look quite easy out there with the glove, and another example of that right there is he's able to retire Roche for the first out. They do get a run on the play. Another one tapped towards McConnell at short. He'll fire this one over. Great throw there. Another not so easy play that he made look very easy out there for the second out.
Yeah, that one for Roche, I definitely thought he would be able to beat that out and get there. That one a little slower with Ryan Blake Jones, but just a heck of a throw and just able to fire it over there.
So the Joes just 1 out away from taking Game 2 of this series, earning the split in the series. Galleon Graders still leading in the top of the 9th inning at home against the Irish Hills Leprechauns as this one's tapped towards second base. A great throw on the run there by Chandler Miller will do it for this game. So the Joes take this one 11-7 as Connor Bell comes in for 2 innings, shuts the door against the Clippers. And that'll do it for this one as the Joes earn the split in the second game of this series. We'll be right back after this short break to wrap things up tonight. As the Joes win 11-7, we'll be right back.
There are 3 locations, or visit pftire.com.
Richard's Pizza is one of Hamilton, Ohio's most favorite spots, bringing you Richard's famous steak sandwiches since 1955 and a proud supporter of your hometown Hamilton Joes. Whether it's pizzas, salads, pastas, or a little bit of fudge for dessert, Richard's Pizza has it all for you and your family.
At Smoothie King, we believe the best ingredients come from nature. That's why we keep adding more whole fruits and vegetables to our smoothies to help you get more out of every sip. At Smoothie King, we've added real whole raspberries bursting with fresh, crisp flavor, just in time for summer. Try an angel food raspberry or Greek yogurt raspberry smoothie for a limited time only. Enjoy whole raspberries at any of the 8 Cincinnati area Smoothie King locations. Smoothie King, smoothies with a purpose. Proud partner of the Hamilton Joes.
Bust it.
The Joes bust a move in this one, and they take this game
Flawless.
11-7 here in the Game 2 of this series against the Muskegon Clippers. So with the Galleon Graders still leading by 6 runs late in their game in Galleon, looks like the Joes will have needed this win to maintain the one game that they trail for 3rd place in the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League South Division. But guys, great game tonight for the Joes to get back on track after a tough loss last night.
One thing that we're learning, I'm going to take this one, but one thing that we're learning about this Joes team is that it's pretty obvious, this team rolls off its offense. And time again, you can look at their wins across the board. How often do we win a 3-2 ball game or a 2-1 ball game? It never happens. It's always a high-scoring affair, and even when I think even our pitching rolls off our offense. I think they get more confident out there on the mound when they know that the Joes have scored 8 runs or so, and they get really settled in up there. They throw a lot more strikes, and everything rolls off this offense. And when you score 11 runs, it's hard not to win.
Yeah, the Joes got those 2 in the second inning, but then Clippers came right back and got 2 more and tied this game up. But then Griffin Dorshing's home run really just set this off and opened the floodgates for the Joes. They were able to get 8 more runs after the home run. Just keep it going, and just more of the same out of the Joes. The offense fueling, like Reid said.
Yeah, definitely. The offense kicking tonight for the Joes. They score 11 runs on 14 hits. They do commit an error in the field and left 11 on base, but it becomes a subtitle of this story as they hit 6 for 14 with runners in scoring position. And for the Muskegon Clippers, 7 runs on 9 hits. They also committed an error in the field and left 7 on base and went 3 for 11 with runners in scoring position. So that'll end up being a big storyline in this game. But nevertheless, the Joes take the 11-7 win.
Yeah, and that puts the Joey's record up to 14-16, if I'm correct. So that does it for us here at Foundation Field after an 11-7 victory and a split. We'll do it again against the top team in the South, correct? The Cincinnati Steam.
Correct, yep. They're getting their 22nd win tonight.
Biggest rival, some would say.
Yeah, AJ would say, our man, to our right. And that does it for us here at Foundation Field. And as the Joeys got to go, so do I. So do we. As the old left-hander said, we're rounding third, headed for home. I'm Reid Maus, joined along here with AJ Schraffenberger and Zach Verdea, and we thank you for listening to your Hamilton Joes Network.